Hello. Apologies for starting a little bit later.
Yeah, that was on me.
I'm
I know,
just.
I know, I, I know we'll usually try and cover for each other, but that was me. I slept in. I took a nap that was supposed to be an hour and a half, and then it was not. It was like 4. I remember waking up to like hit my alarm and just be like, no.
Well, I've also got a story about sleeping in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I was going to tell you this earlier, but you were sleeping.
Oh, that's funny how that happens.
Um. Okay, we're all done. Okay. So, um, remember that other job interview I had?
Yes.
Yeah, that was today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. Luckily, thankfully, I got a call from them. Um, and they were like, I just said, I mean, true. I was being honest with them. I was like, no, I really thought it was Tuesday, that I had the interview on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like scrambling. I was like, shit. The first thought in my head was like, I haven't had a shower yet because I can't have a shower the night before because otherwise my hair goes wild. Too wild. Like it's easiest to control when it's just out of the shower. So I need a shower. So I couldn't go fucking on camera. And I was like, oh fuck, 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 fuck. And
Yeah.
then they were like, oh no, well, we've got a slot at like 3 o'clock that we can fit you in at.
Okay, so you did the interview.
I did the interview. I did the interview.
Oh, how
Don't
did
think
it
it,
go?
don't think it went well.
Fair enough. It
Um,
happened.
no, well,
The
okay.
designs, sorry, the designs of that dude on the original are creepy as
Yeah,
shit.
they're fucking awful. I hate them. There's another level with them in it. It's like a
He
swamp.
he he's got severe like fucking hunter face.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I was told going into it that or like the thing I applied for and everything was about like, you know, I'm not gonna say what it's about, but it was like with dealing with pensions.
Hmm.
And then I went in prepared for that, like and then uh, they were just like, oh no, no, that's for a different position. I wasn't wrong, but actually, like, it was just general office admin. Uh,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
the other the jobs about the job with dealing with pensions was, excuse me, for a different location. That I could technically, like, I was kind of applying for, but it was like outside of my catchment area, so like, you know, it wasn't a place that I could like act. If I got the job, it's not like I could work there.
Yeah,
Um. So
I remember this level.
yeah. So yeah, that's
Well,
unfortunate.
you never know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, the only thing is they said that um, they were, um, they were interviewing today through Wednesday. So there's a lot of people going up for this position. A lot of people who are
Yeah.
shortlisted. So I don't know. I'll hear back maybe by the end of the week, early next week, definitely.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I am not holding out hope for that.
You never know.
I mean, no, you never know. You do never know.
I've definitely had like surprise. Like, I mean, fuck my. If you want to know how unprepared I was for an interview, like when I got my fucking first DJ residency, I wasn't even told it was an interview.
Mm.
I turned up just to like speak to the managers about what kind of music they wanted that particular weekend.
Hmm.
And then I was like pulled into the office, and then they were like, "Yeah, so we're looking for someone to do like regular on like a Saturday night. Like, what kind of stuff can you offer?" I was like, "What? Uh, sorry, I gotta switch gears here. This was not what I was anticipating." And then I got that, so you know. You never know. My point is, you never know.
You know how I love stealth games.
Yeah. Wow, that was a good walk. Good walking animation that he had right there. Ah, that's a good jump. He's got the CJ Moon jump on. Carl Johnson, my man. So, completely unrelated to everything, but related to something I was talking to you a little bit earlier about.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Too Many Cooks the other day.
Yes.
I'd never seen it. And I told you I'd never seen it, and you're like, okay, well, I'll put it on, and we'll watch it.
What? You meant
What? What? Cave, do you mean Cave Johnson? Yeah, could it get San Andreas where they just replace Carl with Cave Johnson?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
I mean, some people spell Carl with a C.
They do. But most people do. CJ does.
You know what? I really honestly forgot that CJ's name was Carl. I know you just
It's his
said it.
initials.
I know.
It's his initials.
I know.
Oh, I think you can turn off the motion blur.
I think you can. Camera. Motion blur when
Wait,
TV
yeah.
mode. Yeah, we'll turn it off if. I actually didn't know you could turn it off. I've been playing through it being like, oh, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I looked at chat. I looked at chat. I thought I had like another like second. See, yeah, it's good. That
I don't mind the motion blur, to be honest. I definitely think it depends on the game, but like, I mean, I guess to play it, I don't like it, but like to watch it, I don't mind it. But anyway, sorry, Too Many Cooks. Too Many Cooks.
Go on.
So first off, I loved it. I really loved it. Thought it was very smart. Thought it was very funny. Thought it was very creepy as shit. Good subversion of expectations. I really like just did not expect it to like. It's weird because it's like 11 minutes, but it feels like it's like 30. It just never stops. Until it does. And we were at the time, because you know you were streaming your Firefox window to watch it with me. You know, you typed it in, and the next two results were like, "Oh, Too Many Cooks explained," or "Too Many Cooks analyzed." So last night I was like, "Fuck it, I want to know what people are saying about it."
So sorry. Just to put this all in context, the reason why you slept in was because you were up late watching Too Many Cooks deconstruction videos.
No, it's because I've been sleeping really badly the last couple of nights because I've been staying up
Watching
thinking
Too
really
Many
hard
Cooks.
about Too Many Cooks. Too Many Cooks. So I watched two videos.
Like in general, or like in your lifetime?
Yes.
Because YouTube has a lot more videos.
Yeah, I gotta get around to it. It's okay. I'll catch up with them all. But so one of the videos I watched the two videos that you actually saw recommended at the time, which were, there was one where they compared it with Don't Fuck Me, I'm Scared, and analyzed it. And for the most part, I was actually quite impressed with it. I know that you're very much against, like, you know, these fucking poor analysis videos, because a lot of the time they just tend to be saying the most obvious shit.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily disagree, but I, you know, occasionally someone will actually bring up a valid point. which they did actually do that in the. It was a video by Wisecrack, and their whole point with I fucking hate this section, by the way.
Yeah.
Their whole point was they were bringing up Brecht, like the playwright. Was it like I was talking to you? That was whose whole deal was that like he would basically try and deconstruct theater by showing the seams between it. So a lot of like cinema, a lot of theater requires you to have, a certain amount of, what's the fucking phrase? Suspension of disbelief. Obviously you can see where the stage is, you can see their actors, but like you have to let yourself get absorbed into it and ignore those things. But Brett like deliberately calls attention to it by having like stuff like on stage, like character like costume changes, and like you'll be able to see like people moving lights around, like physically coming onto stage and doing it. And the whole point of doing that is to like make the audience remember that it's a play and think critically about it. Is to deliberately stop the process of like
suspension of disbelief.
Exactly. It's to interrupt that, which draws parallels to things like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and Too Many Cooks. Too Many Cooks. Because what they ultimately want you to do is like lull you into a false sense of security in your own nostalgia and then break it down. So it's a similar kind of technique with a different medium, and it was a comparison that I hadn't considered, because I did learn about Brecht when I was studying drama in college, so I honestly kind of forgot about him because I fucking hated that class. I like drama, but a lot of it was.
What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, a lot of it was just very poorly taught, and like not in any way that was ever going to engage me. Because a lot of it was history, which, as we know, the only history teacher I've ever actually listened to was you.
And you don't listen to me.
I fucking do. I fucking try my hardest, you little bitch. Dong. Mergen?
Mergen the Magician.
He's a wizard.
What?
Bye.
All orbs collected.
All orbs collected. And I did have some issues with the video, as I was saying to you like before we came on, but like they very much like analyze like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared to like the nth degree, like breaking down like very, very specific references and tying it into this overall. Like they really analyze that, but with Too Many Cooks, they basically just go, yeah, they're doing the Brecht thing and that's it. Which I don't necessarily agree with. I think there is more to it. At least with like certain references that they make and certain things that they do, it really feels like I don't think it's just breaking it down for the sake of that. I honestly see it as there is a statement in there. I'm not sure what it is just yet. Hence why I was like, oh, maybe some of these videos will shine light. They fucking don't. Because the other one was by YouTube Explained, who is this Irish dude. And as we all know, Irish dudes explaining anything is a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's why I do all the heavy lifting on this stream. But I'm joking, I love you. I was immediately turned off, like, from the video, like, in the first, like, 30 seconds of it. Because he's not coming up with his own analysis. He directly states that he's been looking around for some theories, and this is the one that he thinks applies the most. Sources in the description, which, fair enough, not a lot of people would actually put the sources. I at least appreciate that he's being honest with it. He's not trying to pass it off as just, straight up something he's come up with. Because a lot of YouTubers would. A lot of YouTubers would do that. But
yeah, but see, like, there is my
You
like
like Free Fire?
issue. There's my issue with like all of the fucking like 95% of those, YouTube analysis is just I went on Reddit and found like r slash like theories or whatever, and this is
Here you
what,
go.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like-
Here's what I read, but also I'm not gonna tell you that I read it somewhere else.
yeah. Like I seen one yesterday where like literally yesterday, funny enough to like brought it up, which was like about Metal Gear Solid and saying like, oh, I think that that the boss and the big boss were affected more by like by the nuclear blast that they witnessed, and that's why they've got good soldier genes. It's like,
What?
so, yeah. It's like no. The whole point of the Metal Gear Solid, something that's like etched in every fucking game, is that
Is that they don't? They're just blown up to appear that way.
yeah, it's about the creation of the myth, and like how we try and justify like exceptional people, without understanding that sometimes people are exceptional just because they're good at something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like it is deconstructing a mythos.
Yeah, like I hate when like something like you can have there's a lot of like legitimate like theories about like Metal Gear Solid and whatever, especially something with as much ambiguity as the series has. But like if you're going to just completely ignore a core central statement of it, then like I don't know where you're fucking going.
Yeah, seriously, it's I don't know how you can. I mean, yeah, I really don't know how you can like play that series of games and not see it as like a commentary on like how America treats war.
Hmm. Yeah,
Like that's the whole point. By the time that you get to the war economy, like what the fuck?
yeah, like Metal Gear
It's
Solid.
it's so blatant. It's
Yeah.
so blatant. How can that go under the radar for you?
There's literally a scene in Metal Gear Solid 4 where, like, I believe it's Drebin, excuse me, acknowledges that, like, oh, like, video games are just being used as a tool, like, to prepare people for war. By, like, I mean, for that, it's mostly, like, like, it's very video games as AI, as virtual reality training. But, like, I mean, you can view that in more than one way. It's like, oh, video games very truly are being used as a form of like military propaganda, especially.
He does
with
everything. He does everything but turn to the camera and wink. Like
Yeah.
that's the point.
Like, I mean, you look at the involvement of the U.S. military in the likes of the Call of Duty games, the Battlefield games, like any big military shooter has the U.S. government in it, quote unquote advising. Um, but like, yeah, it's like, come on.
It's
It
right
re-
there. It's
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, we're also playing the other level with these weird fucking characters.
Oh, are they evil now? Are they the enemies now?
No, they're not. It's weird. Usually they're the enemies, but like no, in the two of these levels, I think they just ran out of fucking models.
Oh no, these are the models. These are the really bad ones.
They're the same one. It's just these ones.
No, but these are worse. These are worse.
He's
Like,
con-
it's
he
this,
is.
it's the skin tone and everything.
Yeah, he is contemplating death right now.
I see it. I believe it.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, everyone
Um,
really does talk like a SpongeBob character.
But yeah, go on about this dude on YouTube explaining YouTube.
Well, I got like halfway into the video before I decided that this is a complete waste of my fucking time. He was doing like, he was trying to do like some some slight meta jokes about. It's like, oh, it's actually a comment on like, his point. As far as I remember, because again I didn't get all the way through it, but his point, as far as I can recall, was that Too Many Cooks is about networks interfering too much with creator content, like with what like a creator's vision.
Okay.
And here's the thing, like I can see, like, okay, yeah, the title backs that up, like, as a statement, but, and you know, like, yeah, okay, you could read it as just an exaggeration of that idea, like the whole thing.
I suppose the genre switching is like, oh well, we've got to hit every demographic.
Yeah, and like, oh, there's so many characters are being introduced because like they always have to keep it fresh. Like, so here's the thing, right? I understand the angle. I just don't believe it. Like, it is nowhere near convincing enough for me. And that's what I mean. Like, that's the kind of thing where it's like, that's like game theory levels of analysis of a piece of media. Like, it's
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'll shorthand my typical issue isn't with like YouTube analysis videos. It's with game theory.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. It's with the genre, not
yeah,
with analysis itself. Because I mean, you fucking you studied history.
yeah,
Like, that the whole point of that is analyzing history.
yeah. And like
Um,
even still, I do really enjoy deconstructing media and like understanding how it works. Like I mean, yeah, I did history and politics as part of my degree, but I was very close to doing English, for like literature and the like.
and the other thing that I have to acknowledge is the fact that me and you will both very actively discuss and deconstruct media with each
Yeah,
other and talk about
absolutely.
our own interpretations. Not everyone has that, so I guess that, you know, there is room for people to go onto YouTube and see other people doing it and get
Oh,
that same gratification that way.
yeah.
Um,
And like
so
here's the thing,
yeah, you know,
I'm not against the idea of it in general. It's great to have like additional educational resources. I mean, the issue is that like
it's analysis for content. It's
yeah,
not analysis.
yeah,
It's not analysis because, oh, I engaged with this and I want to, you know, I want to deconstruct this because I found something in it. In which,
yeah,
you know, in some cases it is, it absolutely is, and it's
yes,
usually those one-off ones. But it's like when you get like, you know, channels that are dedicated entirely to, yeah, YouTube explained. Let me talk you through things that like you might need explaining.
yeah,
Also, I'm gonna go into Reddit and find out like what everyone thinks about. Like, no,
yeah.
you're not doing the
See,
explaining. You're spoon feeding me something you've read in a
what
worse way.
one thing that really slot everything like I had a bit today where like oh, so I was watching this video. It's I think I mentioned it before. I mentioned it to you anyway. It's about like the no, I think I mentioned it last stream. Anyway, about I watch this YouTube channel like Tasting History, which is like
Yes, you do
this
mention
guy.
that.
Yeah, this guy makes food based off of recipes or you know abstract recipes from from history.
Yeah.
And he was doing a bit. He was doing a bit about like basically like Roman mushy peas, um, and it's named after an emperor, and he was talking about the emperor, um, and one thing he mentioned was like one of the people like no, very few contemporary historians of the time were flattering to this emperor,
Hmm.
partly because it was in the period of the year of the four emperors, and he was emperor number three. Um, um, and but they um, he he said something. He said something along the lines of like one of the historians was especially unflattering, and it turns out that he was the son of like somebody who was killed in his like in this emperor's like struggle for power.
Hmm.
And what he said was, history isn't always written by the victors. It's written by the people who write down things.
Yeah.
And that's basically, I mean, at an abstract that like that details what the fuck is going on with like analysis videos on YouTube. You know, like they're
If enough people doing really bad talking heads say it is something, eventually it just is.
yeah, basically they're able to will it into existence because I mean, if they're wrong, other people they'll still get you know, 100,000 views, we'll say, and there was
You missed
100,000.
a red one at the top of that.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I have to go back anyway. Or can I go in there? Okay. I'll be back. I have to explore this level again anyway.
Okay.
This is just one of those weird levels that, like, doesn't really have a goal.
I don't remember the layout of like this level at all. I remember some parts of it. I just
2, 3, Jesus. Yeah, this is a weird level.
a lot of this game feels like this to me. Like just lots of aesthetics. Yeah, that's it. It's 3D emoji with the gloves. Like pointing two fucking fingers together with his big eyes.
Yeah.
Friendly face. A bunch of
Get my butt plugs.
Where are they? Are they just around?
No, 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 no.
I don't know.
That explains the layout of the level.
Because it's just
Thieves.
a series of... Oh, yeah, yeah.
That is not a thief.
Nope, it's a different kind, but I'm going to go over here. Because I gotta do... I don't like this one.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah,
I remember this one.
So we gotta take the egg to... there's a nest. I think it's back up here.
And then the nest gives you something, and that you take that to something, and then you finally get the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a secret series of trades.
there it is.
Bonk. But yeah, like I mean, okay, so like my own interpretation of Too Many Cooks is not one of like, you know, I don't see it with that same, you know, big active cynicism that they're saying it is with, you know, of like, oh well, networks are always doing this, because I mean, I mean, for one thing, I don't know if this is true or not, but like I don't think the person who like wrote and produced it like even necessarily had that much TV experience at the time. Like he'd mostly done stuff for Adult Swim, so like I don't think he'd be that critical when they're giving him free reign to do a fucking 11-minute intro sequence, you know?
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that. I'm just kind of like pulling that out of my ass, but I just don't feel that is the case.
Can't even fucking catch him because I got something in my mouth.
Because I got something in my mouth. Well, you just run straight at him and vomit. Why the hell are you hiding that? Yeah, like that's ultimately like, I mean, there's two things that like the side of it that I see. It's like, yes, it's funny. Like it's a deconstruction of the genres and repeating all the tropes to the nth degree to make that, like, it's absurd. It's absurd. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of it, like I don't read it as necessarily, you know, network execs like getting too involved with like creative stuff. You know, I'm not like a creative vision or anything. I mean, I kind of do. But I think it's so very clearly based on a time. It's not present. Like if they wanted to talk about that as like an issue, they'd be doing like your fucking, you know, your 2000s sitcom. They'd have gone into fucking like Big Bang Theory or like Friends or something. Like they would have made it more contemporary. But the active decision not to like discredits that theory. It's specifically referring to a time of nostalgia. It's essentially. It's criticizing your nostalgia, but not, you know, being a nostalgia critic.
Yep.
But you know, not in a way that makes you go, oh no, maybe like not in a way that makes you that you need to do anything more with that. It's just there to provide discomfort and some laughs. Like that's all I read it as.
Yeah.
Like I really, my favorite bit in the entire thing. I definitely my favorite joke, if you can describe it as a joke, is when the killer is like showing up to find the girl who's hiding in the closet, and you can see where she is because of a title card.
Yeah. It's a great
Like that. It's a great usage of it. But yeah, sometimes like I mean, there can be and like I think people look at pieces of media like that and go, all of this must add up into one narrative of like of an explanation that I can spoil down into a couple of sentences. But I very much feel like it's themes. It's not. It's a bunch of different ideas.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing is, like, you cannot boil down any medium of media to something, specific, because there's, I mean, there's emotion in it, and emotion isn't necessarily something that can be, examined clearly and objectively.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I guess what I mean is that, like, if you were writing something like that and you were just putting together a bunch of like, ideas, and wouldn't it be funny if this happened and this happened and this happened, and let's have this because this would feel weird and this would feel weird. Like, sure, if you want to break down and work out why those things feel weird, I think that's a much more valid form of analysis than trying to work out why everything's connected, because it doesn't have to be. Like,
the MCU broke our brains.
It didn't break mine.
I do hate that, like, everything needs to be connected in some way. And it's like...
Humans are really, really good at looking for patterns in things. And Hollywood has just taken that to the nth degree and made us watch a fucking 45 movie title sequence. Now that's how you bring it home.
I mean, I'm at that point.
Yeah, bring back Monster of the Week TV, please.
I mean, honestly...
Someone Doctor Who did that?
Yeah, honestly, let's fucking do that. I've kind of been watching Monster of the Week, like, shit with Kamen Rider.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Bio, like, I don't just actually saw your other message there, but, like, yeah, no, it's... Sometimes it just is not that deep.
Yeah,
like
no,
that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Like, you can push something into the extreme, and sure, you can have it feel like there's layers and there's more layers to it. And I guess that is I guess that's one of the reasons why people seek, like, meaning in stuff like Too Many Cooks so much, because it's layered, because that's the specific format of, like, messing with your nostalgia, right? The whole point of it is to, it's repetition, and every time something's just a little bit different and a little bit weirder. So yeah, maybe you're going to be looking into, like, what each of these layers mean naturally, because that's what people do. But
But maybe it's just like that specifically because it's weird.
Yeah, maybe they just sat around a fucking table and thought, wouldn't it be funny if, like, I was watching Full House the other day, and, like, wouldn't it be funny if, like, we had the title sequence, but, like, they just kept bringing people on. And every time it just got fucking weirder and weirder. Well, let's get a puppet in there, like, because they had those on, like, TV at the time. Actually, yeah, there was, like, this and you remember, like, let's put, like, some G.I. Joe in there. Let's, like, that could have been it.
Yeah.
That seems like a very natural thread of conversation that people would have.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's.
And it could just be that. It could just be that. Reading Reddit's analysis has taught me one thing repeatedly. People who are not funny do not get jokes. But they get a joke is there, so it leads to a lot of over-analysis. I agree.
Yep.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I like that. That's the thing that frustrates me. Like when, as
It's
someone
so
who,
it's in such recent history as well. Like this is happening. It's especially with like it's been in the last decade that like all this over analysis shit's been going on.
yeah. I mean,
Like
YouTube
it's so
just
tedious with
fucking
every
broke
fucking
it.
episode of it's really tedious with like every episode of fucking Black Mirror that ever comes out. Like you need an explanation for it. Why would I need an explanation for the episode Nosedive? The point is
Yeah.
in the title.
And
That's it.
on top of that, like any references to a greater story are, like typically they're just as like salt, seasoning
Yeah,
for.
it's a wink and a nudge for the audience, for repeat viewers. It's
That's it.
rewarding the audience for coming back.
Yeah.
Because surprise, surprise, some people don't watch every single episode of Anthology. So
No.
it's encouraging them.
And that's the thing. That's the great thing is like you don't need to watch every single episode of an anthology.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
that's actually part of the reason why I stopped watching American Horror Story is because they kept tying it to like other shit. Like there was winks and nods in earlier seasons or whatever. And it was cool to like be like, oh hey, I remember that,
Haven't they actively just brought back the same characters from different series and stuff?
Yeah, they did, and it's just like, I mean, here's the thing, it might be good, but like at the end of the day, it's like I don't.
It's not what you're there for.
It's not what I'm there for. I'm not. I'm here for the worlds you created, but like if you're trying to conflate them all, it's like what the fuck.
That's one of the reasons I particularly fucking hated Bandersnatch of Black
Wait, I
Mirror.
didn't
You
finish
haven't.
fucking.
Did you
Going
miss an
back.
orb?
No, I didn't. Apparently, didn't fucking get all the gems, even though I thought I did.
Huh. Um. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I really hated Bandersnatch of like Black Mirror. Like, I appreciate what they were kind of going for, but they lean so hard into like referencing other Black Mirror stuff
Mm-hmm.
that like I mean, there's literally a scene where like in the center of the fucking frame
Yeah.
between two characters talking, there's a poster from another episode, and I'm just like, you could not be making that any more obvious. Like when they've done it in like previous episodes with like the tickers that are going past,
Yeah.
like on like the news things, and like they'll be referencing there'll be a very small unobtrusive text that's there for people who want to pause the episode and start reading through it. I am completely fine with that kind of Easter egg stuff. Like it's unobtrusive, it's not central to the plot, and you can read it as canon or not. If you want to read it as canon, you're an idiot.
they're
But
little-
like you don't have to.
Yeah, they're little tidbits. They're little tidbits of extra information for if and when you rewatch the episode. Not there for your not there for your first watch unless you're able to really focus on like a bunch of shit at once.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times when we've watched episodes together and I've been like, oh shit, did you clock that actually? They just like, they mention this and this and whatever. And things like, recurring themes that they have in some episodes, like they use like the same song between some stuff. Like that kind is it's unobtrusive and it's fine. Like it's completely fine. But it's the people who will use that like, as if it's a trail of breadcrumbs to lead to a wider meaning. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is the truth. This is why Black Mirror actually all happens in the same unit. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And it doesn't have to.
No.
And if you think meaning is derived from the fact that they're all linked together, you have no idea how to interpret a story any way other than A to B. You fucking clod.
Yeah, like there's no big universe for Black Mirror. There's no like, it's a series of commentaries on, technology and how the way we interact with them. That's it. And like if you're focusing way too much on how the stories are interconnected, you're missing the point.
Mm-hmm.
You're really
not everything has
missing
to.
the fucking
Not everything
point.
has to be an ARG, and it's really exhausted when everything is. 100% fucking agree.
Like
And like, but that's the worst fucking part about it is like I can't entirely blame fans for it either. Like, because fans will do it because a lot of the time fucking like networks and studios will encourage it because it's more, but it's free marketing to have something constantly talked about.
Yeah.
So they encourage like they encourage this to happen, and like fans are like, oh, all right, well, we're onto something. You're being sold. You've been sold things.
Yeah.
Enjoy your Netflix subscription. like it's just a feedback loop between like fans wanting to search for patterns and like then fucking production companies deciding that yeah we'll just sprinkle this in and this in, and then oh look, now we're back to YouTube analyzed.
Yeah. Like,
It's fucking horrendous. And yeah, no, I agree with you there as well, Bile, about like the Star Wars. Like less is more. Less is more. You can have things be because Doctor Who does a similar kind of thing. Like, a lot of things would be alluded to, like say in the Russell T Davies era, that didn't necessarily need explaining. You just kind of needed to know that that was the background of what happened. The less that was said, the better. And then Moffat went and explained everything. Everything ever. And had to just felt the need to fill in every single blank, and it's like you just completely missed the point of why it was blank in the first place.
And like the thing is, like, with regards to specifically with Star Wars, it's like if you wanted to see what Glurp Shitto did on Planet Far Scarce or whatever the fuck, you can. There's probably just like a novel that you could read if you really wanted to. But like,
yeah, I don't mind it when like they'll put it into like extracurricular mediums, like novels or like we'll make a comic out of like out of this.
It's inoffensive.
But
it's inoffensive. But when
it's a film, when it's tied like directly into the required reading now.
Yeah, like Rogue One, for example, was like a movie about the people who got the Death Star, like plans, because they were mentioned in like the first movie, the fourth movie, whatever, the very first Star Wars that came out, A New Hope, and that's cool, but like
that would have been a better comic.
I mean, it was a comic, and like it was all that, but like it's like all we got out of it was like all anybody got out of it was like just an hour in the cinema, like an hour and a half in the cinema. Like it wasn't a good, like it was. Here's the thing: it was just, I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was like a bad movie. Like it was a perfectly average, fucking, it was a perfectly average, like blockbuster movie. But like, I mean, it's going to be completely forgettable in like 5 years' time. I mean, it's completely.
The problem with like Star Wars now is that there was a couple of years of like basically nothing kind of new going on with it aside from there'd be the occasional like cartoon series or something.
Yeah.
But like there was a drought up until sort of like Force Awakens came out, so people were ready for new Star Wars media at the time. But by the time of fucking Rogue One, I think everyone was just correctly like, okay, well, it's now oversaturated again.
Yeah, like I mean,
and it still is like there's still new Star Wars stuff coming all the time. And you're right, like I don't think I'd mind it so much if it did anything to expand the universe rather than just retreading one thread that was mentioned very early on.
Apparently, that's why The Mandalorian is good.
Because it doesn't do that.
Yeah, no, it's like, hey, this is a, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It's like, oh, this is like, you know who the Mandalorians are. They're like what Boba Fett and Jango Fett were, and like all that shit. Here's another one. And then they threw like Baby Yoda into the mix or whatever, and like apparently like it's like good. Yeah, okay, Disney's necromancy tech, where they like, fucking, Rogue One like brought back Peter Cushing. Even though he's dead, they just like CGI'd him in.
Oh, okay.
And I think Rogue One also like CGI'd, like she wasn't dead at this point. But the.
Well, you are.
Yeah, but
I love how you died and then just your body just like got carried all the way across the ice.
Carrie Fisher. Carrie Fisher. Yeah, they just made her look like really young. just because, you know, she had to fit in with the movie. I don't know. Peter Cushing was like really fucking weird and like creeped me out when it was in it, because like he was just standing around like actual people, and it's like it was just uncanny valley.
Mm-hmm. Disney does not permit you to die. It was not in
Really
your contract.
doesn't. No, they were. I mean, they. Who was it? They were like. I think there was like a bunch of conversation about like when the last Star Wars movie came out, and they were going to. You know, there were people. They were like, "Oh, we're just gonna. Don't worry about Carrie Fisher's part in it. We've got plans." And then people were like, "Please don't CGI her. Please don't do that."
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think they did minimal. I don't know. I don't know enough. I assume they did some stuff, but like just reused a bunch of older scenes out of context.
Just fucking like just allude to her. You don't have to do anything more than just mention her. Like you don't need to fucking see her.
If I recall, she was like pretty integral to the plot. I don't know. I've not seen any of the movies. I really haven't seen any of the movies. So
I've never seen a single Star Wars.
My ongoing joke is I've seen 1, 3, 4, and 6, and those are and Rogue One, and those are the only Star Wars movies I've seen. I really don't care for Star Wars. Like I didn't care for it particularly as a kid. I liked Battlefront 2. I really like Battlefront and Battlefront 2, and actually, you know what? It had a bunch of decent games. It had that what was it, Rogue Squadron? Me and Taylor used to play it like a bunch, but like we used to just go to one map which had like zero gravity areas and like just launch ourselves at each other.
I've never played a Star Wars game.
Here's the,
I've never even remotely once engaged with anything Star Wars related. Any opinion that I've ever formed on it has just come from like me analyzing the culture of Star Wars.
Yeah,
And like what is brought to the table.
I've tried watching Twin Peaks, and it's like it's just it's just a very slow start, which is like I'd need someone to sit down and watch it with me, because Jesus Christ, every hour is like every episode is an hour long.
We'll probably we'll probably both try it when we're eventually living together.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I do know my favorite thing though is as Bile mentioned about like David.
It's
Lynch.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah, exactly. But how David Lynch deals with dead cast members. So one of the things I do know about Twin Peaks is that so you've got season 1 and 2, and then there was a movie, and the movie had David Bowie.
Firewalk with me.
Yeah, and the movie had David Bowie in it. And then when it came back, David Bowie was sick.
You are terrible at dodging those fucking lasers.
I know, because I'm talking. I'm providing commentary as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And anyway, the so David Bowie, David Bowie's character was, I don't know, in some way integral to the rest when season 3 came out, but he couldn't be in it, so they replaced him with a talking tree that is also a brain.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And then there's another character, I think. I don't know if he died or just didn't come back, but was replaced with just a tea kettle.
Oh, okay. No, that is the character. Apparently.
Excellent work.
Oh, a tree kettle. Okay, so is there another character then who's the talking tree? Because there is a talking tree. I've seen a talking tree. I've seen pictures of the talking tree. The tree's got a brain in it.
David Bowie is the tea.
And that's the tea. Yeah, like here's the thing. I do. Twin Peaks is something I definitely want to watch. I have to pay attention to it, and I have to pay attention to it, and every episode is like an hour long, and it's
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I can rarely fucking do that. Like I'm sitting I here's even right now, like I'm watching I'm watching Kamen Rider. I mentioned it earlier. I'm watching Kamen Rider. And
What is it? I've heard people talk about it. I've not looked it up. I don't know absolutely anything about it.
so
It's an anime. Is it an anime?
no, it's a live action show. It's a live action show.
What's it on?
Japanese TV. So it was
Okay.
it was started in the 1970s, and it's basically, I mean, it's basically a Power Rangers, as in it's a bunch of people in costumes fighting monsters or like other people in suits, and
Okay.
it's basically there just to sell toys.
Okay. Okay.
And but like what they, I mean, it's been going on since I think 1971.
Continuously?
Yes, but what they do is they just do new series every year or so. That's what they've been doing, for like the last while anyway. I don't know if it's been going on continuously concurrently since 1971, because I haven't really looked into it, but that's basically the gist of it. Oh fuck.
Okay. Okay.
So the series I'm watching is called Kamen Rider Build. Oh, there was a period where they stopped between 1980 and 1990. Okay, cool. The series I'm watching is called Kamen Rider Build, and it takes place in a fictional in obviously in a fictional, but in a Japan that went to Mars. Japan went to Mars and found a box called Pandora's box, because they're very metaphorical, and like you have to really read into what mythology they're drawing from.
Oh, like Pandora's box.
Oh, cool! You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. God, I thought. Sorry, I was just thinking, like, God, it's so cool of them to reference Doctor Who like that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they have the Pandorica, which is different.
Yeah.
I
But
fucking hate Moffat's writing.
so, by the way, what I'm explaining to you right now happens in the first 30 seconds
Left.
of the first episode.
Okay.
So they go to Mars. Japan goes to Mars, and they find this box. They bring it back to Japan, and they're doing like a whole ceremony. Look, aren't we good at science and space exploration?
Okay.
When an astronaut runs out and like touches the box, which sends three walls that split Japan in three, into north, east, and west.
Okay.
And the show takes place 10 years after that event, where each region of Japan is its own nation now.
That's cool. I like that
Yeah. It's here's the thing. It's actually really interesting as a
concept.
Because they delve into, like, I mean, it's very clearly political, with like each region of Japan focuses on a different
Set of ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Like one focuses primarily on like childcare and social welfare, for example.
Right.
One on like scientific stuff.
Right.
And,
Would it not? Would it not be that way that you going?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, because this is a layered.
Your sparks is pointing you in that direction.
Yeah. Okay. It is. I just want to make sure. So 10 years later, this guy with amnesia wakes up, or not wakes up, but like becomes a Kamen Rider Build, which is, because after the walls popped up, these creatures called smashes began to appear, which are, hurting and, people and all that shit. Okay, I need the fire birth.
So if you went the first time,
Yeah.
fucking committed, dude.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You should be, but it's okay. Why are you going back?
I have to go up. I have to go this way. Do I? The fuck up.
No, you have to go back to go and get the fire.
Sorry, I went down. I thought I had to go up.
No, you go down and then you go to the other platform and go back up.
Okay, cool.
You just stayed on the same platform. You went down the platform and then went back up to the same room you were just in.
I fucked up. So, fucking Kamen Rider, yeah, so basically that's the idea. And then, like, it delves into, like, the whole, like, philosophy of, like, what role do scientists play within war? And, how best to, like, build a nation, and stuff like that. That's really interesting. It's really cool. I was really appreciating it. And right now, I'm, like, 6 episodes from the end, and it is a drag watching it.
Yeah.
Because there was a really fucking amazing peak in the middle where, like, they open...
Can you move when it's moving?
No, you can't. You're literally... My hand is off the controller.
Oh,
like, you're
okay, right,
centered
right.
in the middle. And then... there's a great... Like, basically, like, like... The cast is great fun. There's interesting storytelling taking place, like all this bullshit. And then the show just becomes absolutely bogged down in like Mars magic.
Okay.
And I'm just at that point. And like even though I'm like so close to the fucking end, I'm just sitting there like, I just need this to be over. There was 4 episodes in a row where the main bad guy was just body swapping between people, and then like 10 episodes from the
Wow,
end,
he's fucking dead.
he's fucking dead, and then fucking like 10 episodes near the end, there's a fucking amnesia plot where like the main character loses his like memories. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, like stop! You're just dragging it out.
Mm-hmm.
My big issue is basically they open Pandora's box around like episode like 25 or something like that, and like it shouldn't have been opened.
Mm-hmm.
The scene that happened was absolutely fantastic, but it shouldn't. It was just fucking stupid. Are we done?
Yeah. Shit. Rutel's Arena.
Are we done? Guidebook. We are at 96%. Yeah, we're done. Holy shit.
Let me just double check Winter Tundra's level list.
Yeah, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, including
8.
Ripto. Wait, am I right?
There should be 8 because there's also the bonus level.
Oh right, yeah, Dragon
Shores.
Shores.
You're looking for Mystic Marsh, Cloud Temples, Robotica Farms, Metropolis, Canyon Speedway, Ripto's Arena, and Dragon Shores. Yep.
Cool. Okay, we're done. But yeah, after I finish this, so basically, yeah, it's just like they do that show for a year, and then move on to something else, and they're not like linked together basically unless they're cool or if it's going to be a crossover.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to watch another series after it, and maybe more. I don't know, but
When the series that you're watching, when was that from?
2018, I want to say.
Oh, okay. So that's recent.
Yeah. Amber is saying that the one that's currently airing is really good. It's about 2/3 of the way done, but I'm gonna watch a different one first. Because I've seen some fight scenes from it. Like I've seen some fight scenes that like Amber has shown me, and they look really fucking cool. Like they're actually like a lot of it is like, I mean, you've seen Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and build like the transformation and the suits are cool and all that, but like a lot of the fights are literally just Power Ranger shit. You know, it's like they punch something and sparks kind of come out of them and shit like that.
We want to help you fight Ripto.
But in the one I'm looking to watch,
Do you ever do you ever see Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go?
I seen it? Yes. Did I watch it? No. Did I want to watch it? Yes. Could I watch it? No. I didn't have JetX.
Wow, that was really cool. You just answered all the questions I had about it. That's it.
Yeah.
Moving on. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
I still have the fucking intro like etched into my brain.
Yeah, it got very big. A lot of good marketing and like. I'm presuming that Irish Jetix was just UK Jetix, right?
Yeah, you had to get on Sky.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it at the time, but
This boss is really fun, by the way. This
It
is a
is.
fun line
It
boss.
is.
I like the different, the
Yeah.
different gems. And
it's
shit
an
you can
actual,
get.
an actual fucking final boss fight.
Yep. I don't know why he thinks he can win either. He's shit.
Also, Hunter's
Like
wings.
immediately how he runs.
Hunter-
Yeah, Hunter's got wings.
Okay, so he's got like a backpack on in this one, but in the original Spyro, he just had wings. He just had wings. Like
When will you wear wings?
when where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh god.
It's a quicker boss fight than fucking the other one.
Don't hurt me. No. Yeah, it's a far better boss fight than Nasty Nork was. I really
What was this? Well, it's an actual boss fight first off.
yeah. I do like the final boss of threes as well, but I mean Ripto is still a better boss fight because it doesn't end you can really do that like final boss of 3 in like, you know, a minute 30.
Yeah,
but this you actually
the last phase of it is also like a little bit jank.
it
as
is.
far as
it
I
is.
remember.
I loved it as a kid. I loved it as a kid, but it was absolute fucking jank.
Can I just say, there's a lot of things that I think this is the point that you'll be happy to hear, to be honest. Damn, chain them. I think there's I think there's a lot of nice. What? What? The Sonic 3D games. Oh, I forgot he did that. They go to the extra mile to make the bosses feel like really big and climactic. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm appreciative of the fact that they do that. Like, I'm thinking of, like, even, you know, a game where people call it, like, Sucky, like, Unleashed. Like, that guy was, like, a fucking, like, it was, the fucking battle was in space and everything, it was nuts.
Yeah, like, and even still, like, even the bosses, or even on the Werehog stages, are probably the best bits of the Werehog one.
Yeah.
I got really, I stopped playing Unleashed and I'm back playing Devil May Cry 5 again now.
Fucking finish it.
I will. Here's the thing, I will, but it just got to me that it's like Unleashed is like baby's
Did
first.
he just give birth?
Yeah. Unleashed is just like the Werehog stages are just too easy. Like I was just like I want more of a challenge in them, and they're just way too fucking long. Yeah, this is the last phase of the boss fight, which is good.
You got infinite fly though, right?
Yeah.
What?
He's just annoying to hit.
Yeah. But what? What?
Boa. Where are you? It's the annoying thing is like sometimes you just lose them.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even fly out there. Fuck you.
No, you can't.
Got him.
Then you're done.
That's it.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here's Rito's Rage. That's the name of the game.
That was even that's also a thing that annoyed me about Rise of the Dragonfly is that Ripto was back.
Enter.
What I say?
Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh,
You said Rise Up.
Right. Enter the Dragonfly. That's what fucking pissed me off is that Ripto was back, and it's like, no, Ripto's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro.
they really do be killing. Like, at least, like, that's one thing I will say about, like, the Spyro games, is that, like, I appreciate their commitment to, like, okay, well, the final boss is dead now, so let's have a different one.
Money bags.
Yeah.
You don't see that with many games. You usually will find one and stick to it.
Mhm.
Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them? Let me just.
Yeah, I think they will just make Spyro 4 and retcon every other game like Crush.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now go to Dragon Shores. Hey, why don't you guys come with me?
Like, there's no reason not to, really.
I'm afraid we can't.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, the Spyro games abandoned their own canon after 4 for the most part. They just kept doing reboot after reboot, where it was like insular.
I want to be tossed between Allura and Hunter like a salad.
Vacation to catch up on.
Wow.
I mean, this version of Hunter. I know we've seen the classic version of him, and he's a fucking nightmare. But like, he's a little handsome boy in this. He is.
He is, but I can't. I just immediately. I love these bits of art.
Yeah, me too. Toss my salad line.
We're gonna
like
skip
my
it.
name
We're
not
gonna
made.
skip it though, and we're going to wait until the third game to properly watch the credits. So
Oh, are they credits for the whole 3?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure they are anyway.
Anyway, yeah, no. So Bitcoin. Lovely, not contentious at all. Oh, it's the whole fucking. Yeah, it's the tokens. It's the funfair one.
Yeah, we're not done here. Going straight for the coaster.
Yeah. Trouble with the coaster, eh?
There's a baby on the roller coaster tracks.
Do. Wait, those aren't the lyrics. I didn't think this one was that bad in comparison. I thought, like, he's less young. You just have to jump every now and then. It's not like the other one. With the fucking, like, horrible...
There's babies on the track.
Do.
Also, this isn't the only one.
No, it's not. That one's actually, I'm remembering this now, yeah, the up and down, so you actually have to react pretty quickly is annoying. The second time is bad.
Yeah, this is bad.
But I think we've learned one thing in the last couple of years, and that's nothing relates to the furry fandom.
Mhm.
The furry fandom relates to everything. Do. Baby on the track. Do.
Like, who the fuck is running this place?
Dragons.
No, it's Norks.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is that guy a Nork?
yeah.
It's certainly not Narcs.
Well, I was holding right.
I never buy cryptocurrency. I never buy gold, and I'd never
Oh, that's a
buy art.
that's a Nicki
I never pay
Minaj
for
lyric.
services. Never. Never bought coin. Never bought Doge. We don't talk about Nicki Minaj anymore.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. What a fucking letdown.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for
God damn it.
fuck's sake. I'm holding left, but like...
I feel like you have to be on the ground while
But-
she passed the trigger.
That's what I think, but
But,
like...
but you have to jump. I know. Like, there's just a significant amount of jank to it with the placement of that baby. You're not died yet.
Nope.
Nicki Minaj's legacy is going to be marrying a fucking paedophile. That's such bullshit. Maybe you need to hit it at the right time.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that might help.
Look, I can fly too if I get in an aeroplane, but I still find roller coasters fun. I will, after I do this, I will hit the baby.
Do.
I promise you I will run over... Fuck, well, there you go.
Oh, you did it then.
I hit the baby.
Wow, it looked like it hurt. Yes, I ran over a baby. It wasn't me that it hurt.
Yep. Fuck. Well, okay.
Wow.
We're getting... I reported you to Twitch. No! I don't think Twitch specifically designates infanticide to... is as against their terms of service. Oh, fuck. Another one goes.
Maybe try and hit that that track that you were having trouble getting to earlier as well. I mean, it'll help when you finally get there, but like, yeah, get the more difficult ones in your first run and then just get the normal ones after.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes. I'm gonna fit the baby.
It's weird. It's weirdly jank.
That was my favorite like bit of news recently. Was like the people on Twitch who were like getting around, like, you know, wearing bikinis and stuff like that on stream.
What, by like wearing swimsuits in the bath?
Yeah. Like, honestly, I love that. I love that idea. Like, fucking...
It's clever.
Yeah. So for my next stream, I will be purchasing a inflatable toilet. And I'll be getting into it and flushing myself down.
Is that not what you've been doing this entire fucking stream?
Yeah, but it's clogged. Fucking hell. Who is pulling their babies here?
That'd be a nice surprise.
For who?
For you.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you.
You're welcome. You just make it a beeline straight for the baby.
Fuck!
Okay, yeah, maybe you're hitting. You're definitely hitting jump too early. Oh god.
This is a free one.
They're norms. They're not Norks.
No, he's called Norm. All
They're not Norks.
all Norks have a G name.
Are they actually Norks?
Yeah, they're actually Norks.
Well, sorry, Gnorks.
Why is everybody with a baby here?
Do.
Why is everybody with a baby? Okay, I was with a caveman. That's fine.
Thanks.
Look, if I go to this one here, Gnelson.
Gnelson.
FPS.
Fireballs per second.
Yeah,
Up. You gotta help.
I was setting the ones back down there as well. Now all I have to do is win. I think there's one.
It's the one token, actually.
Ready for the next round?
Okay, there's 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Well then, that was easier.
Yeah, that was actually far easier.
Ready for the next
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I remember these fuckers.
Okay, that wasn't
I
bad.
just hate their models.
I like them. I think they're cute. Okay.
I don't trust your opinion on anything. You repeatedly hit the same baby like multiple times.
I can't go in there until I get 10 tokens.
Yeah, that's the third.
But I can
Oh,
go in
dunk
here.
him. Don't forget to dunk. Hey. Don't forget to dunk.
Dunkachino.
Step
Nick.
Spyro, and take a look. Here.
I like how it launches him up.
Yeah.
Like it drops and immediately like gravity reverses for a moment. Ah, fucking drowning.
Well, he's shocked. He's like, oh.
Oh, there's more.
Oh.
Man, that guy was caked. Yeah, that's your last token.
God. So that means
I
I've...
think it's the last.
Yeah. I've got to do another 2 of these.
Careful. What?
You were skipping through the text, so it was hard to read, but I'm pretty sure he said it was the last
I
token.
forgot. I forgot what button was jump. No, because I'm pretty sure there's one where you've got a cannon.
You know, I'm... Okay, okay.
Okay, don't jump
Very, very loudly hear you say that.
out. What?
Not hear you say it. Hear your controller just being like...
Yes, I know.
I'm slapping.
1-800.
Well, why would I need to call if I already knew?
Fuck off.
You want to
Oh.
call. I'm moving, I'm coming, can you hear what I hear? It's calling you, my dear, out of reach.
Take me to the beach.
Take me to my beach, let's go get away. I thought you were gonna hit that.
Thought I was going to turn.
No, that's by the wombats.
Swear to God, this is my last attempt. If not, we're just moving on to Spyro 3. All you get out of it is you can watch cutscenes. That's it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have 100%ed it.
Why'd you say that to me? Why'd you say
Because
that?
I want you to finish it. I want you to finish it. Ezra, you know exactly why I want you to sit here and finish it.
I don't actually.
Because you're having trouble with the trolley.
No! I pressed the jump button, I knew it was too fucking close.
Trouble with the trolley, eh? Trouble killing this baby, eh? Yeah, I am saying that he has a trolley problem.
Yeah. Look, I've done everything I can think of. I've run over the baby 50 times and I can't think of a better ethical conclusion. Got it.
Yeah.
Finally. Jesus Christ. And I got the loop-de-loop.
Doop. Just don't fuck up your jump when you're coming past him now.
There's another baby right here. Right here.
Yep. Nailed it. There you go.
Okay, now we've got one more.
There's a third.
There's one more run.
Oh boy.
I told you. And
No,
now
you
I've
said there was
got...
one with cannon. Oh, there's a cannon on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just straight up hit him though, can't you? When they're coming at you.
Nope. And that one's annoying to get. Yeah,
Oh
so
no, you can't. Nice. Got it, coach. Got it, coach. Coach.
Coach!
Coach, you got it. Well, the good thing is you don't have to come back on that section of the track again. Don't forget about the jump. So have you played any more
Fuck.
Gungeon? Ah.
No, I've not.
Okay.
I've been focusing a lot of my time and energy into... Fuck.
Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
You did show me the you showed me the intro of that game, like the intro sequence, and I was actually significantly impressed. When you said, "Oh, I want to show you the intro of Devil May Cry 5," my first thought was, "For fuck's sake, seriously, dude."
No, but
Come
like,
on.
here's
And then
the
you
thing.
showed it me, and I was like,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? That looked really fucking cool. That was very sick.
Yeah, like I do think like I was showing it to
You were showing it to me for my sake, not just
Yeah.
for yours.
Yeah, no, I was
was-
doing it. I was literally doing it because I was like, no, Ember is actually going to really like this.
Yeah, and I did. I really did.
It is a game I am contemplating streaming.
It was the perfect level of goofs for me.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, so I'm going to... That might be...
I didn't even see him.
Oh, don't worry, I did. Yeah, I do want to stream it, but I definitely would want to stream I want to show off, like, run through of the game where I've got everything unlocked and all that shit.
Hmm. As long as you only do like 5, don't do all the games.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of doing... Here's the thing, I was thinking of doing all the games, but that would require me... I think I've said it... I don't know if I said it to you, but I've said it to somebody, where it's like, I would play all the games, but it requires me having to play 2 again, and I really don't want to play 2, because 2 is an awful game.
Yeah, fair. Here's the thing. I've learned this from
Fuck.
Metal Gear and just how much like sort of burnout I was getting on like that stream towards the end.
Yeah.
Like, I just if I don't have like a direct interest in the game myself, I mean, excuse me, and I have a decent enough one with Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a lot of appreciation for it, but like you know, I'm not playing it. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Like I just need a little bit more variance week to week. You know,
Mhm.
like I mean I like Spyro games a lot, but like, you know, even with these, I'm still getting a little bit like, ugh.
Mhm.
Like, but that's mostly because I fucking hate to.
My plan, I think in that case, then I would. He's saying I don't really want to play one because it's a fine game. Like the thing is, like these games are far shorter. It'd be like actually like 2 streams max each.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, one is a bit janky. Dragging along.
Oh, wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I can't
We've
get
been-
the jump again.
We've been streaming for over a year together. Oh, maybe just about a year together.
Yeah, it was
And
about.
I don't think we've ever made that fucking joke.
No,
Like seriously.
like yeah, like actually.
Like the fruit was so low hanging that it's like it's gone off and it's like reconstituted
Come
itself as a team,
on.
dropped in, grown a tree, made another fruit, and that's the one that's now low hanging.
Fucking baby.
Do.
I don't know how I was able to do it before and not now.
What did you stream first? Was it just Metal Gear 1?
Time splitters?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I played 2 and then Future Perfect. Maybe at some point I go back and do a stream of Time Splitters 1. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like Time Splitters 1.
You
Baby.
streamed Time Split. Well, first off, I'm talking about like this series of streams, like when we started doing weekly stuff, because you streamed Time Splitters back in 2019.
Fuck. I was looking at the chat.
It was like February, I think, 2019.
Mm-hmm. Come on! How? What am I? What am I missing here?
Oh wow, Ezra.
Yo,
It's a year.
really?
Yeah, 23rd of April was your first Metal Gear Solid 1 stream.
Really?
Yeah, it's 26 today. Like it's straight up like this is as close to a year as it would be.
Jesus Christ!
Happy 1 year of streaming, babe.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because I mean we've both streamed intermittently like before. Like apparently I didn't know this, but like I mean I'm
Fucking baby.
I did obviously know this. I just forgot it because I was in the streams. But apparently like, you were streaming Overwatch for a bit.
Really? What?
Yeah, you were streaming Overwatch. I'm looking through your like tweets where you mentioned the word stream, and like in 2017, we were both streaming Overwatch on your channel.
Huh?
Yeah, right. I don't remember that at all.
I remember playing with bots, and they were streaming while we were playing. Fucking hell. We were playing Overwatch, but I don't remember myself streaming Overwatch. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, no, you did it on more than one occasion as well.
I swear to God that.
But yeah, exactly. I don't remember this either. I was surprised to read this. I just searched your tweets for the word stream. Bile also fucking streamed PUBG.
I do remember
there.
that.
You were
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I do remember that because Bile killed me.
Oh wait, I might not have actually. I probably don't remember that well because PUBG really never worked on my computer properly.
Oh, PUBG at that point never ran on anybody's computer.
It especially didn't work on mine. You've seen the videos.
Oh, I remember playing it myself.
So you still had a better GPU and shit.
Yeah.
And plus, that was at a time when like my my CPU would clock in at over 100.
Fuck.
That
okay.
thing would be boiling.
I'm doing
One more go.
I'm doing one more fucking go and that's it. Swear to God. Swear
One
to
more go.
fucking
One
God.
more go.
I'm
One
done
more
with
go.
this.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Like, the annoying thing is, it's like, I'm not fucking up and just... I mean, I am fucking up, but like, the reason I'm doing... There's two buttons that I need to press. And I'm pressing them both. Oh, for fuck's sake. And it's just not doing it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what it is. Like, maybe just like hold it down like significantly before. Like, I mean, like not. I don't know. I can't see what your button inputs are, so I don't know what you're actually doing.
I've been trying.
You might have tried that.
No, I don't know what it is.
Maybe jump late.
Nope.
Maybe hit the baby.
You know what? I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I don't think you've done that yet. Where's the baby? The only thing that would make this worse or like more scary is if like you came around the second time and the baby was gone.
I really don't know what I'm not doing right.
I think you just maybe you ought to be on the ground over the trigger.
Okay, there we go.
Did you just have to do it quite late?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need to go around there again because I missed one.
Well, you get practice. If there's one thing I've learned from speedrunners, are just watching them.
Okay, that didn't
Of
work.
that time.
That time it didn't work.
Yeah. It's like you can replicate things if you practice them enough. So I believe you can do it.
No, here's the thing. I know you can replicate things if you practice them enough. I just don't...
At what point is it diminishing returns?
Yeah, no, like, I mean, like, I like learning games. I like learning how they fucking operate. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm doing the exact same thing I did before.
So much... It's jank.
It's really fucking jank. That's why the trouble with the trolleys one is better, because when you've got to change tracks, you fucking shoot a sign that makes you change the tracks. Ugh. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it.
I can hear you. I can hear you pressing the left stick though. Like you need hold like when at the same time as you're jumping. Hold down the left stick like way fucking earlier, like when you're coming around the corner.
No.
Then just press the jump.
I've been doing that. I'm literally holding
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm holding the left stick right now. Holding the left stick right now. Holding it. Oh, fuck off. It's actually.
I know, but I could hear you when you press the left stick. I could hear your input.
I get that. But I was literally just holding it, just beforehand.
Yeah.
And it wasn't working. I'm doing it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck off. I swear to God, I was doing this before and it was not working.
Okay.
I swear to God.
I believe you. I believe that that's what you feel.
No. Fuck off.
Okay, I'm teasing. You got this, man. You got this. There you go.
Oh my God! I just want to be done.
It's just the one more. You got it, man. You got it. You dude. You've got this. I believe in you.
I want to
Fucking
die.
right, you were going around that and hitting it. It sounded like you were about to go into fucking "Shut Up and Let Me Go" by the Ting Tings. That one is notoriously difficult. Hit it. Go on. I am freaking. I am faking this. Shut up and let me go. Hey.
Just want to
It's a great song.
Just want to play Spyro 3. I just want to play Spyro 3.
I want you to get there too, man, but I want you to... You did it. As you persevered.
No.
Yeah, write it for fun. Write it for fun.
No.
Go on, I'd let you write it for fun.
Are dead. This is what we get. This is our great fucking thing. We get to watch cutscenes. Cool. That's great. Quit game.
Wait, can we look at one of? Wait. Go back.
Oh,
Please, come on. Just show me a little bit of Hunter. Just a little bit of Hunter. It's not Hunter.
Before you get
There he is. Thank you. That would be. I wanted. Okay. Bye.
You've seen Hunter. You'll see him in this game again. Spyro Year of the Dragon.
Did that game only go to 100%?
Yeah, it's weird.
The other one's got like 100, 120, 100, and then like 100 and...
17.
Yeah, it's specific, this one.
Yeah.
An evil plot unfolds. So the sorceress is like the most forgettable out of the three.
Yeah. I don't think she ever comes back. Does she?
Oh, she's like super dead.
Yeah, but like, I mean, other games like will bring Ripto and shit back. Because I don't know why they, like, a lot of people zoned in on Ripto as the Spyro enemy. You know, the Spyro's adversary or whatever.
Sorry, I had a hiccup.
It's
Oh, I
okay.
forgot all about fucking Bianca.
Yeah.
I know her from Enter the Dragonfly.
I do like the Rhinox as an enemy.
Mm-hmm. She's cute.
Mm-hmm.
They do a model justice.
They do.
They just don't make her as horny as fucking they did with Allura.
I mean, in the original game, they fucking made her horny.
I love that man.
Get her! Stop her!
So why is Hunter here?
Yeah, why is Hunter here? But I imagine that Hunter just vibes now.
Well, Hunter's got a bullet in him.
He can have more than a bullet in him if he wants.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Yeah, Bianca's like in Enter the Dragonfly, like as your friend from the very start. She basically takes the role of Allura in Enter the Dragonfly.
Yeah.
So it's really weird for me to like play that game first and then come to this one and be like, oh my god, she has an origin.
Yeah. Triple
Hello,
X
Conti.
Skull Servant.
I tweeted
Hello,
I tweeted
Conti.
a link that we're moving on to 3.
Ah. I should probably do the same. Yeah. I don't know what my phone is. I actually don't know what my phone is. Oh shit, what the fuck was that?
You getting a follower?
Oh hey!
To go. Nobody
I'm still not used to those noises. So I'm looking around trying to find my phone and it's like, shit, where is it? And then just a ding. Thank you, Vapor
Hello,
Bubble.
it's Vapor. Hello.
Do any of you know where my phone is?
Do you want to text it? Did you put it on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
Well, that won't help me.
Yeah, no, it won't. Oh, wait. Got it. It was really under my leg.
Vapor was right. It was right over there. I just got a notification from the Always Sunny mobile game saying, time's running out. Come back to the event to win Sex Doll Venus.
Oh, okay. No. I gotta go on a rant now. Gotta go on a fucking rant now. So,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can I go and get a drink while you're doing this?
Yeah, you can go ahead. I've ranted it to Amber before.
Okay, cool.
So, friends of the stream might remember that I've been playing the Desperate Housewives mobile game for the last while. And I've finished it as of, 2 days ago? The thing is, though, I finished it, but the game didn't end. So it follows a story. It follows a story where you... it's like, oh, it's a prequel to... the first season where, you get to meet everybody before they've, settled into the plot and whatever and all that bullshit. Which is really weird because, a bunch of shit is oh, hey, there's, using social media or whatever, and it's, supposed to be, 2006 or whatever, and it's whatever. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, so... it goes chapter by chapter where it's you moved in, but your dad's been framed for murder and all this, and you've got to figure it out. And I got to chapter 16, which is the last chapter. and they said it's it's like the story is not wrapping up at all. It's close to finishing, but it's not wrapped up at all. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to end it? How the fuck are they going to finish it up? What the fuck is going to happen? And then, oh, hello. And then, oh, suddenly, it's like, check back later for future chapters. And it's like, cool. I look up the company, Mega Zebra. They've been basically defunct for 2 years. I'm never getting the ending that I wanted. It's bullshit. I hate it. I hate that I put like several months of my life into this fucking this game, this narrative game that just doesn't have a fucking ending. So I'm making my own ending. I'm marrying my housewife off to a lovely girl, and that's it. I'm rolling my own credits after I've done that.
I think. Okay. So, we've been watching Ugly Betty, me and you, and as I'm sure you're aware,
sorry, did you see Hunter?
He just jumped, yeah.
He just like skirted along.
Well, yeah, I did. I just watched it on the stream itself. Yeah, he just like there was no animation. He basically just like levitated. So you know the whole point. There's a joke I really want to make, but I can't make it without spoiling shit, so I can't make it. It's really frustrating me. Okay, like yeah, you know the whole point of Ugly Betty though, like as the series progresses, is that like she gets less ugly.
Yeah.
Like that's the point, right? Yeah, like, but your character in the Desperate Housewives mobile game is Slutty Brie. So, like, the point of, like, your narrative for is just she gets less slutty.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, because you can date, like, men and women in the game. And you're able to date multiple people at the same time, but you might get found out or whatever.
It's not in a polyamorous sense. It's if you want to be, how slutty do you want to be?
Yeah, but like I'm like, okay, if Slutty Brie is canonically bisexual, I'm gonna subvert expectations and like not make her a hypersexualized character.
Yeah, Slutty Brie is just what the other people on the street call her.
Yeah. I mean, officially,
differentiate her from the other Brie.
Yeah, like officially, the way it works is Brie is basically like separated the slutty side of her. She took a magical sword and stabbed herself true with it, and now like her slutty and pure sides have been separated.
You've made this word. You've made it word.
And that's how it's going to end. Is Slutty Brie is going to get married off, but at the same time immediately like realize that anybody can be slutty if they want to be, and then rejoin with Brie, and that's how it gets around the whole why does nobody mention this character that was really important?
No, I disagree. That's not what happens.
That is what happens.
I think everything what you just said happened is right, except for the ending, which I think should be that everyone thought that Slutty Brie was Slutty Brie, but it wasn't. It was actually Brie the whole time.
Ooh, okay.
And it turns out being slutty is not about who you screw. It's about how you screw yourself.
Oh. You know what? That works. I'm still going to go with my plan, but
it's okay.
But
we can
workshop this a little bit.
Yeah, we will. We'll write some things. We'll make a bullet list.
Yeah.
Do a mood board.
But yeah, I was so fucking annoyed at that. I was really fucking annoyed that
it did lead us to do something that was a good usage of like a half an hour though.
What was?
Which was to go onto the Desperate Housewives game Twitter feed.
Yeah, and we found just the weirdest fucking shit. Like they were doing
they really, really like to do the whole like, oh, let's make some like shareable pictures. You know, the kind of shit that your mum would repost on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But those let's see. Let's find one. Let's like,
Like-
life is very short. Insecurity is a waste of time. Hashtag sassy Sundays. Like,
Yeah.
it's they have posts like that, but like with the character of Desperate Housewives, which is not the tone of the show whatsoever. It is nothing like that. It's and they attribute like these quotes to like certain characters. My favorite is just like Gabby just saying "Happy Weekend."
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
let's see. Like, oh yeah, here's Susan saying, "I do a thing called what I want."
yeah, that is not Susan's character, like, at all.
She's not rebellious. She's
No.
not.
She's very meek. It's really fucking weird. Anyway, to get back to Spyro, this egg right here is where I got the name for my kobold. Wait, no, that's not it. What?
Lisa Bell.
There is an egg. I thought maybe it was in the original one, not in this one. I don't know. There's one called Lise, and I thought it was that one. I had in my head that was that one. I fucked up. I here's the thing. I mean, if it is to believe,
Lisa is the
He's-
50th egg.
he's
It's
tw-
in Enchanted Towers.
Okay.
It's found in the midday
Okay.
gardens home.
I mean, if we want to believe it, Spyro is about 24 in this game. Because, I mean, a different game says that, oh, they're
Dragon eggs are what, every 7 years?
every 12 years.
12
And
years.
there's a cycle there's dragon eggs in the first game. So if there's dragon eggs from the first game to this, to this game, he must be.
So Spyro 12 in the first game then?
That's the assumption.
Why would he be 20? Like, what age was he said to be in the first game?
There was no age given.
Brilliant. That's good news for my Google search history.
I love the music in this level.
I do. I love these levels. I love how much more open these levels are.
Yeah,
But the level design's so much different too.
yeah, and there's a lot much more to do, and I like these levels a lot.
There really isn't like there's very few, or at least like they sort of the early stages in Spyro 2 I think are a little bit more open
Like-
than the later stages
Yeah.
in Spyro 2, but like in this one like a bunch of them are open.
Like small like details like this, like, oh, you get close to this enemy because they're like the first ones you like encounter, like they're just scared of
Yeah.
you.
No. Oh, why'd you bonk him?
Because I need to get his gems. I need to get the gems that are inside of him. I think you get a skill point for flaming all of the trees in this level. We cannot 100% this level because we need a different character to do a bit. That's what Spyro 3 introduced, is multiple playable characters.
Yes.
They're mixed.
Oh. Yeah, no, they are. Sergeant Bird can go fuck himself.
I don't mind Sergeant Bird that much. I don't like Agent 8,
I don't mind the one who jumps. The first one.
Sheila.
Sheila's
Yeah,
alright.
you got Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Bentley.
Bentley's a Yeti, right?
Bentley's the Yeti. He kind of sucks, but like it's, his levels are usually very short, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And Agent 8, I think it's Agent 8 anyway, it's a monkey. Who
Yeah.
it's just a real they did it better in this game, but it's still not great.
My favorite Desperate Housewives quote. Hashtag
Okay.
Sassy Sundays. Honey, you're here, you're queer, and I love it.
Yeah, that was such a the weird thing is that's almost a quote from the show.
Yeah.
Like there is a character says that.
But it's not and I love it, it's and I'm used to it.
Yeah. So it's
And
like,
it's like it's very different because like that's the whole those like last couple of words really like change the meaning of what it is, because like yeah, like you know, if you were just saying that casually to someone, but the whole point is that like it's a character who was homophobic now being accepting of a son. Like the "and I'm used to it" part is kind of the point.
Yeah.
Like she's had time to come to terms with it. Like you're here, you're queer, and I love it.
Yeah.
Is like so different and not the character.
It's very clearly. I mean, here's the thing. Like, it was made years after the show went off of air. Like,
And it's a prequel to the show.
and it's a prequel. I did mention it was a prequel, but
Okay.
like, it's like it's very clearly been run like done by a bunch of people who've never watched the show, or like didn't or watched it for like to like make the game, but didn't actually engage with it at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame the fucking dev team, like, because this is just the nature of like a lot of like mobile development. But God, it's like, I mean, especially, you know, the social media. I'm looking at this picture of Susan. Susan, who's like sort of the meek, shy, clumsy one. She's a bit of a klutz. Like that's her whole character, which is a problem because that's a whole character.
Yeah.
Even by the end of the show, that's a whole fucking character. Which is why she's super endearing in season 1, and then in like by the time you get to season 3, she's like it's agonizing to watch any part of her and being on screen.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is developed. Like fucking, I was saying this to you, like, but by this point, Bree has abandoned her child at a fucking gas station.
Yeah.
Not even at a gas station, like a couple miles past the gas station.
Yeah.
Like Bree's completely broke down, lost her husband. Like so much shit has happened. Susan has had a house burned down and burned down someone else's house. Had an on-off relationship with a guy.
Yeah.
And now, according to this game, apparently says things like, "I know looks aren't everything, but I have them just in case."
Like
No, she doesn't.
she's still in the game. She's still goofy, but like she's not like clumsy.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's not like that, like-
Whoa.
Like the game players are more silly as opposed to, you know, anything else. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's fine, I guess.
The last thing I'll say about the marketing, which is just, I pointed this out to you, but it's like the most
Bernie.
bizarre part of it all. Bernie?
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest.
That's a good line.
Yeah. Anyway, time for the best fucking thing. Do you
Oh,
remember
yeah,
what's
here we go.
you remember what's behind this door?
I don't, actually.
You don't?
I don't.
You
But
don't?
I do want to say, just like quickly about the Desperate Housewives game social media page, is that there are 4 Desperate Housewives in the show. You've got fucking Gabby, Lynette, Brie, and Susan, and they're all featured in most of the fucking thing, like pretty much like equally, except for Lynette, who's in like maybe 1 or 2 tweets. They just like never ever post about Lynette ever,
Mhm.
and it's so fucking weird. Go on. Yes.
Hey Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a
So Tony Hawk was popular around this time.
Was he? That's why I fucking remember and hate those models. Those little lizard fuckers.
Mhm. I really like the skating in this game. I
It's only
never
a bit to get used to.
I never owned Tony Hawk games as a kid, but like some people I knew did. But so this is like as close as I got to like owning a skating game until Skate came out.
I've never actually owned a skating game.
Really?
No. As if you remember my story with I won't mention his name, Kaya Eels. When you know the guy who mentioned him I mentioned him a couple of weeks ago, but like he was just a fucking prick, but also owned Disney Extreme Skate Adventure, and I really wanted to play
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I just put up with him being a
So-
dickhead.
You didn't own any other skating game at any point.
Didn't own Tony Hawk, never owned Skate. No.
Skate's a great game, and it's exclusively a great game because of how bad it is. As
There
in,
was a game that had like a skate, like a Tony Hawk style combo system that I used to play. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, no, never mind. It was can't remember the name of it, but it was a flash game where you played as a dolphin and had to like jump up as far as you could.
don't know that.
Can't remember what it was called. I'm gonna have to
Whoa.
look that up actually.
Dolphin Olympics.
Yeah, that was totally it. That was it. I'm just gonna Google it just to do. Yeah, that was it. You have like 2 minutes to like jump as high as possible, and like you can hit a bunch of combos. And if you're good enough and you get enough of a jump, you can eventually get to the restaurant at the end of the universe.
Oh, so it's
And that's the only game I ever played that had combos and that system. But it does the Tony Hawk combo system basically. It's a surprisingly difficult game. There's a lot of intricacy to it
like
for a flash game.
Yeah, I really liked. I remember Tony Hawk. No, the closest I use. Yeah, exactly. You just played Skate. You throw yourself off the dam. Skate was great because it wasn't a good game, but the ragdolls and it's like the whole like appeal of the game was like, you can see when your character breaks a bone, and all that shit, and like that's it. That's all you fucking need. That is absolutely all you fucking need. It also
selling point.
Yeah, it also had nice control where you didn't like press. You did all your moves by like inputting a specific you used the right stick and like twirled it around in certain ways, and that's what got you to jump and do like ollies and kickflips and stuff like that. Which is really cool and interesting, and it's a bit more involved than just pressing A and then A again to do an ollie, But yeah, the other game I owned, the other fucking game I owned, that was closest to it was my parents got me Dave Mirra's Freestyle BMX, which was an experience. One thing that like that like always made it stick out in my mind was two specific things. One was the developer intro where it's an FMV of a guy like in a full body cast or whatever, and like he's in a hospital and like a doctor comes in and it goes like, "I'm sorry, I'm afraid we're gonna have to amputate it," and then like pulls out a chainsaw. Yeah. And that was the developer intro. And the second one was in the first stage, which is the stage I played the most. There was a jump you had to do over a railway track, and if you timed it wrong, the train would just hit you and you would die.
That the way that you led up to that really reminded me of the plot of like a Simpsons episode where like where Bart like the Christmas one where Bart wants Bone Storm, and then Marge gets him Lee Carvalho's putting challenge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I really want Tony Hawk. I really want Tony Hawk. I really want to get to play the skating one, and then you're like, we got you this person's BMX game.
Yeah.
Better. Don't worry about it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They made a good decision.
Yeah, no. I appreciate. Oh, man. I appreciate the fact that it actually ended up being a good game and you had fun with it.
Yeah.
But like when you started that story out, especially for the fact that like the name, like the person's name was attached to it as well, like that made me go, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, because that was at that
You're
time.
You're describing that episode where Bart steals fucking Bone Storm.
Yeah, like that's the that was like the period of time where like you could there was like what Shaun White skateboarding and like all that, or not skateboard, snowboarding. You get a skill point if you do a bunch of tricks here, but fuck it, I'm not doing it now.
There's a really good joke of that fucking Marge being up proud episode. I just had to look up what the the guy's name for like it's for Lee Carvalho,
Yeah.
so I could be accurate. And I went on the Marge Be Not Proud wiki page, and it says it's got the quote at the top, and it's Troy McClure saying, "I'm here today to give you people the skinny on shoplifting, thereby completing my plea bargain with the good people at Foot Locker of Beverly Hills."
Yeah. That's my favorite thing. Is just going into the okay. My favorite was going into the loading thing in Spyro, in like the original one, where like it actually had load times between the sections. So like Spyro was just running in the darkness, and I just loved going in on the skateboard and just seeing it like disappear. I don't know why, but I loved it.
Yeah. I'm I gotta say, like, this is sad.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm like so fucking jealous of people who like got to go around and hang out with their friends when they were kids and play video games with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like
I had to pretend I was friends with a bully.
Mm-hmm.
Like to get away with that. I had a fucking GameCube and Mario Party and like no one to play it with. I used to sit there and I remember like on fucking Sunday afternoons. This makes it even especially more sad. I used to go to my dad's on the weekend because my parents split up, and like every couple of weeks, my dad just would I would stay at home. My dad wouldn't have me, so he'd have a free weekend himself.
Mm-hmm.
So like on those weekends, like where I was doing absolutely nothing, I was just at home because even my dad couldn't be arsed with me. I was sat playing Mario Party on my own for 50 turns.
Like I used to do
For a whole day.
I used to do very similar because, like, I mean, it was, rural Ireland, you just weren't able to go over to your friends all that much, even if they only lived, like, 10, 15 minutes away from you. But, like, I remember, like, going to, like, a friend's house and, like, he just played football games. I had no fucking interest in football games at all. No interest in football at all. But I'd play them because it's somebody else to play a video game with. But like, where you had Mario Party, I would have happily done that as well, because I spent hours and hours and hours just playing Time Splitters 2. Time Splitters 2 or Battlefront 2 over and over and over again.
I told you this before, but like I used to fucking sit there and role play in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with myself. Like age 9, I just like, okay, I've got a big open world. Let's make up a story of what CJ's doing today. Because there's no more content for this game. I don't afford another game, and like I've got no friends to make friends to do anything with. Fucking, I don't know, lonely ass childhood.
Yeah, like I remember, like I specifically got a multi-tap because, it was like I asked for one for like my birthday or Christmas or something like that, specifically because I had a couple of friends that I used to like hang out with after school sometimes, and it was great. Like I just
better than I was.
Yeah. Well, it's because I was able to hang out with them because they were on the way. They lived on the way back from like where on my walk back from school. So like I was walking that way anyway. I know how to do this. So Sheila's thing is she can jump high. She's got a double jump, but also if you jump right as she lands, you get a like extra high jump.
See, you say this and say like, oh yeah, well it was on the way, so it's fine, dude. Like, you've seen my street, yeah?
Yeah.
The street I live on currently. There's a guy who lived at the first house on this street who was in my class at school, who would not speak to me. We would walk home in the same direction and not communicate. I cannot stress enough about these people. Damn. Dude, you fucking... Yeah. I love how fucking shocked you are every time that sound effect goes off.
It doesn't...
Like the first time you were just like... Oh, hi, Ken Ribs. Thank you so much.
Hello.
It took a while before I saw who it was. I just heard the noise. I heard the noise live, and then I've got to wait for the stream to update to see who it is.
Like, for me, it's like... At max, I would have heard it 40 times, I think, now, if I'm reading that right.
Well, do you have 40 followers?
Apparently, yeah.
You also would have heard it on my stream as well. It's the same sound effect.
Yeah, but it's different because it's louder on my stream. Also, no, I don't hear it on your stream.
You do.
I don't.
You do. I turned it back on. And you have heard it. The whole point of me turning it off initially was because it was too loud for you.
Well done. No, just, anyway, it's shocking, okay? I'm surprised when people follow me online.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. That's all you gotta say. You don't gotta fucking retcon history.
I mean, I can.
You got 30 followers, by the way, not 40.
Oh, it's 40
didn't-
something viewers then.
40 viewers?
Yeah, views overall.
Ah. Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound so antagonistic. Like,
Yeah, you really did,
thinking-
actually.
for like the sake of 10 followers.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I was just like, my brain was like, okay, no, I just wanted to tell you as a piece of information, and then, but you just lied to my face about something else, so I was like, well, actually, you've only got 30, you fucking bitch.
I didn't lie, I misremembered.
Is misremembering not a lie to yourself?
No. No, it's not.
I think it is.
I don't think it is at all.
You don't think at all?
I think sometimes. Occasionally.
Could you try doing it when I'm around?
No. Why would I do that?
Babe, I criticize because I love you, don't worry.
This is Spyro 3. Oh shit, can you change
You need
the...
to change the stream title, yeah.
Yeah, can you do that?
Spyro the Hedgehog.
That's your
3.
job. That's your job.
You didn't remind me.
Didn't think you needed
In
to remind
fairness,
me. Taught you're professional enough that I didn't need to remind you. Also,
you didn't remember it yourself, you
Also-
fucking beta cook.
I will say though, I didn't say it, but I thought it, and I was like, nah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine because it'll just be fine in general, or it'll be fine because you thought I'd remember.
Yeah, the latter.
You ever
Don't turn this around on me.
Well, it's my fault. I should have reminded you.
Yeah, you should. Thank you. I'm glad you admit it. Fuck you.
It's my stream. It's my responsibility. I'm gonna take that.
Spyro the Hedgehog 3. Electric Miggy.
Yes.
There we go. Did I press the right button or did I press cancel? No, I did press it. It just... yeah.
Oh no, my swap! What'd you do to my stream? Cancelled it.
Well, we never updated the thing at the top right of your stream either. To change to Spyro. I mean, we probably should have just said it to Spyro Reignited initially, and that would have been fine.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, we're a bit late. We're way too late now.
No, we can do it. We can just put a sticker up.
A sticker?
Yeah.
Do it now. You can edit it now.
Oh, you vastly overestimate my abilities.
No, I don't.
Look, the way the stream has been, it's a precarious house of cards that I have no intention of meddling with in the middle of a stream.
Okay. Okay, sure.
For all I know, that is a load-bearing Spyro the Hedgehog, and if I touch it, it will explode.
Spyro the Hedgehog?
I didn't even mean to say that. I meant to say the dragon. Well.
Babe, I think the house of cards fell.
Stream pinball for Microsoft XP.
I really used to love that.
Oh, so did I.
It's for a very extended period of time.
And then I got...
Bye!
Bye! Jesus Christ, what the
She
fuck?
literally just like, they look like she fucking, like she got frozen and just like slid.
Yeah.
I mean, that is exactly what happened. I didn't, like, there was something that reminded me of like something, like a cartoon. It was stupid.
Fucking...
Can you spin? Can you barrel roll?
Yeah, again.
Okay. Make him
What was
flame,
it?
make him flame, make him flame.
Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you. Spyro Hedgehog and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh god, we've collected so many eggs that we just get this cutscene.
Oh god, who run is terrible.
Yeah. Spyro the hung hog.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks.
Wasn't it? Didn't no one know what like she was for a while? That she was a rabbit.
Yeah, I think it's until she like unveils herself, like she takes off the cloak.
Come back when
No one knew who she was until she took off the cloak. That's a joke. That's a joke.
That is a joke. Arr.
Lola Bunny's new design is a mage.
Lola Bunny's new design. Sonny Bella.
We're going to go back to Sunnyvilla and finish it off.
I was trying to finish me off. And I'm not talking in the cum sense. I just want someone to kill me. Put one right between the eyes. Thank you so much.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yes?
Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday, babe. I got you a funeral.
Oh no, I missed some gems outside here.
I reckon someone. I reckon I'd let someone kill me if they were gonna pay. Were gonna pay for the funeral. Good courtesy.
I mean, okay, fair enough. I mean, I'd still be a bit annoyed.
I feel like if you're murdered like that, they have to pay for your funeral. I feel like that's just a good rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go to prison and also pay for the funeral. And that's the law. I'm just saying.
You should start up a YouTube channel where it's just like little clips like that with like just saying. I think murderers should pay for the funerals. Just saying.
Dude, I'm just saying. Dude, you know, you don't even tell me. You know I'll do anything for that sweet release of content.
Yeah, in Spyro 3, there is each like world you can unlock a new character who does some certain things in the level. They're mixed. Sheila's fine. Sergeant Bird, you don't like, but I don't mind. Bentley.
I don't like his design. I think more than anything, rather than his gameplay.
Oh, well,
I think
yeah, because he's British.
No, he just looks like a dickhead. I hate I hate anyone associated with militaries. Yes, I know the British dickhead joke. I get it. I know where you're going. It doesn't mean I'm going to let you.
Oh my god! Here's the thing. I didn't know about Balan Wonderland until like last week, and like hearing that, like finding out that it was done by Yuji Naka, is just like, oh no.
Oh yeah. That's the Balan Wonderlands, like, I forgot what that was, but that's the Breath of the Wild knockoff, right?
Mario Odyssey is what was said.
Mario Odyssey, yeah.
It's barely even. So I've read more up about it. Like, do you know?
I know nothing.
So there's like the idea behind it is like you get different costumes, and each costume can do one thing. One thing only.
Oh, I love Hotline Miami.
But here's the thing. You can only... your only controls are move and do thing.
Oh.
As in, sometimes you can jump, other times you can't. And there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Like, it was just a really, like, weirdly... And there's 80 of them. There's 80 costumes. And, like, you've got to, like... It's basically like, but like every level, like it basically kind of has to be completed by like everything. So it's just insultingly easy. Like the thing is, Yuji Naka seemed to have like been like trying to make a game specifically targeted at for very young children, which is fine, but the marketing didn't really, do that.
I really feel like Yuji Naka just like is not a good game designer.
No.
Like I feel like he got lucky with Sonic, and I mean, here's the thing: Sonic has a lot of fucking issues that stem from the early like 3D era. They could have been a lot smarter about the way that they were doing things, and they just weren't.
Yeah.
And I imagine that a lot of it comes down to like his direction.
Yeah.
As is being proved now with the fact that he's ruining his own legacy constantly.
Yeah. Like I mean, you've got, what have you got? He left during Sonic 06, which means he was there for, Sonic Adventures 1 and Sonic's, whatever, the Genesis one, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, which...
Rush, Heroes,
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Advance Series.
Shadow the Hedgehog was the last full game he worked on. Or Sonic game that he worked on, because he left midway through Sonic 06.
So... So genuinely, like, I always wanted to play Sonic 06 because I saw the box. Like, I mean, my stepbrother had it, and he had an Xbox.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, like I really want to just sit down and play this at some point. Like, I love Sonic. It's a whole 3D HD Sonic game. I had no idea that it was bad. Honestly, until like I think around, I don't think it was specifically like when fucking Grumps played it, but like it was around that time that like I became aware that like, oh, this is not a good game. And up until that point, I really wanted to play it.
Yeah,
the one where Sonic kisses a whole ass woman.
Well, no. Let's be honest. I'm the person here who has played through Sonic 06 twice. Sonic doesn't kiss a woman. A woman kisses Sonic while he is unconscious.
I think that distinction is important to make.
It is important. Sonic 06 really, it is one of my favorite games. It is.
What the hell is that flashing? What was that flashing?
It was just
oh, right, okay. It was. Yeah. It looked super fucking weird in the corner.
Yeah. Sonic 06 is one of my favorite games, and specifically why it's one of my favorite games is just how perfectly broken it is. Like, it's really something else. Like,
I need to make the distinction here before you end up like continuing to say the things that you're saying.
Go on.
You recognize that it's a terrible, god-awful game?
No. It is. It absolutely is. It's awful. It's irredeemable. But like, it's beautiful because it's like The Room, kind of like,
It's a perfect storm of bad decisions.
Yeah, it's just a perfect storm of absolutely awful decisions, awful gameplay, awful controls, awful programming. Like, it's almost like an interpretation. Like, every person who experiences it has the game break in its own specific and unique way, because there's just that much stuff wrong with it.
It's held together with fucking butcher's twine.
Yeah, and that's why I love Sonic 06. I would love to stream at some point. You're not going to let me do that, and I can't do that unless, here's the thing, I've looked into like, what I can do to stream it. I can either play it on the PlayStation 3, but I'd have to get a second copy, which as much as I'm after gushing about it, I'm not prepared to do. I don't want to own 2 copies of Sonic 06. I did for a brief period in time. I did own 2 copies of Sonic 06 for a brief period of time, and even back then I was like, I don't want to be this guy, and I immediately like traded it in and just sold it. But it's, yeah, I don't want to do that. And Sega did not make it backwards compatible for the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, so I would have to dig out my original Xbox 360.
Why don't you do that?
I don't know if I have my original Xbox 360. I've got my hard drive for it, but I don't know if I have one. I mean, I don't know. It's something I'd be interested in streaming, but like, because like here's the thing, I'm not going into it blind. The reason why I would love to stream it is because I'm not going into it blind. I kind of know how to control it, like a wild, like the wild mare that it is. But I don't know if I want to do that, because that's like, even still, even going through the game knowing what you're doing, you're still looking at 20 hours of gameplay.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Not at all. No, thank you.
Because you've got Sonic story, Shadow story, Silver story, and then the final story. I actually I need to finish doing Eternal. I got like 4 or 5 chapters into it.
I need to finish Doom.
You do need to finish Doom. I downloaded it again on the Xbox, and like I started it up. I got on PC Game Pass, and I played like 5-ish hours of it, and then I put it down because I was just busy with other stuff at the time. And I'm just thinking, well, I might just play it on like the Series X. So like, I tried playing it, and then I was just like, I'm not in the mood for first-person shooters at the moment, or single-player first-person shooters anyway.
I can't believe you bought his fucking Series X.
Well, I didn't.
You activated the bell.
I thought you did.
Well, I did. But, like, my mum got it for Christmas.
Oh yeah. You were gonna buy it though.
Yeah, of course.
As in, like, your intention was to buy it, and then your mum was like, "Oh no, I'll get it for you."
Yeah, true. But yeah, it's a great console. I'm really enjoying having it. I don't regret. I legitimately. Here's the thing. Just at least for like the Xbox 360 and Xbox One.
I love these guys.
Yeah, they're fucking fantastic. Let's watch one die. I love watching them die.
I just love him. I just love the faces.
Yeah, I love that they're wearing sunglasses because they're little sons and they're cool.
Yeah.
I really like as much as I defend Spyro, I'm glad we moved on to Spyro 3, because as much as I defend Spyro 2, like Spyro 3 is really the best in show.
Spyro 3 is just fucking charming.
Yeah. This is when they really fucking perfected it. Like,
I love his glasses, and I love his teeth.
yeah.
And the thing is, like, he always looked like that. Like,
Yeah.
not as shiny and not as HD, but like they got the characterization like spot on.
Yeah. And I love that there was flamethrowers that like they like
You can run through, but you can't.
you know, he not only can he run through them, but like they do actually like fill, like they stop him from like
Pop 'em up.
decreasing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like, it's not like the exact same as your like, you know, flame, but like these guys are cute, and they don't show up ever again, which is like honestly a detriment to Sonic 3. I think we died.
A detriment to what?
This fuck. Why do I keep saying Sonic? Fuck. I mean,
my favorite part of Sonic 3 and Knuckles was when these guys showed up.
you know what? That is a detriment to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is is that these
It's a
guys...
detriment to every game when these guys don't show up.
Yeah.
They're funny little guys.
Yeah, and look.
And now they're going to be a funny big guy.
They're creating a polycule.
Oh, my man. My fucking man.
Big boy.
Now that's what I call a son.
You haven't seen many sons, have you?
I mean, they live in the cloud. Oh, fuck. God.
They live in the clouds.
See,
Are you about to say that sons live in the clouds? Because I've got some news for you.
Okay, clouds are
don't.
Clouds are closer to the sun than we are. That's
They
a fact.
don't live in
That's
them.
a fact.
That is a fact.
That's a fact. And if you live in clouds, you can like go on top of clouds and see the sun better. Because clouds can cover up the sun. That's another fact. That's another fact.
Okay, yeah, that is a fact.
Can you do me a favor and please label this stream as educational?
Can you do me a favor and shut up?
I'm sorry.
It is a sun kiss, man. I knew it looked like a fucking guy from something.
I have no idea what Sunkist is except for a JPEG of a dog.
Well then. And I'm so sorry. You don't get to start telling me that you're educational when you almost fucking said that the sun lives among clouds.
That's educational. It's true.
It's not.
It is true.
It's big wrong. Big wrong time.
It's absolutely true.
Did you ever used to get like sort of weirded out and amazed like when you see the sun in the sky and you'd like run across a playground and be like, oh, it's following me?
Yeah, and I used to say, wow, if I was above the clouds, I could see that better.
You stop trying to retcon what you fucking actually said. You were not saying among the, like, you're not saying that it was like it's like, oh, what? The argument is not that the clouds are closer to the sun. We're aware of this. You were saying that the sun and the clouds are on equal fucking footing. They are not.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they're on equal footing.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, we all are.
The grand scheme of things?
The grand scheme of things, it's Scream 5. Look it up. That's education.
In Scream 5, Wes Craven will come out on screen and say the clouds are closer to the sun than we are.
Well, he won't, because here's some facts for you. He's dead.
Yeah, but he recorded before he died. That's a fact.
Well, he'd have to. I prefer. Well, I'm glad he didn't do it after he died.
Yeah, he's not Prince Philip.
There's no. They didn't Star Wars it.
They didn't royal family yet.
Because the royal family is famous for one thing and one thing only, and it's
Necromancy.
letting Prince Philip die. Oh no! Oh no! I hate it! I hate this guy! I hate this guy! I hate it!
He looks
it's the
like
worst.
He looks like a custom emoji font.
He looks like a Happy Meal.
Oh God, yeah. You know what? You're yeah. You're right.
Oh God! How many gems in this level? 1,200?
400.
Wait. Oh, that's your overall gem count. It's not for the. Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
It's not your overall. Has it always been your overall gem count in the top left?
Yep. It has indeed.
Oh, it has. It has. It has. You just right. Okay.
So you need to get.
You just usually have an even number
Yeah.
because you get them all.
I need to get up top there, and I always forget how to get up there. I need to get up there. How do I get up there? Is it here? So I do it?
Well, that looks like it's there to me.
Nope, it is not. I think I need to get up there.
The metal armor, though.
Okay. Yeah, it's this way. But I'm gonna go this way first.
She was a bit late.
Yeah, a little bit. So in the original Spyro 3, you wouldn't have sparks doing the pointing at the gems, because that was unlockable
Oh!
for sparks was
Bye.
Sparks' thing was an unlockable that you had to do for doing all of the spark stages.
Sorry, you didn't let our animation play, so it was literally just like she gets out and immediately evaporates.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens. That's what I'm doing.
Like, oh look, it's Steph. She's dead. I fucking hate these guys.
I like them.
I find them annoying. The smug aura mocks me.
Charlie. Oh fuck. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'll take it.
babe, is this Microsoft Word? Because that's clipping.
1-800, are you clipping?
I like them. Oh my god, he said gay rights.
Yeah.
What a faggot.
I don't care for Rhinox.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Love the gays.
Where the fuck? Okay, I gotta loop around again. I gotta loop around again. I don't know why, but like I've never been able to commit the map of this place to memory.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm actively trying to think about where I need to go next.
It's becoming very apparent to me that like you know these games better than I do. I think I know one better than you do, but the other two, like, you know, are way better.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna play Enter the Dragonfly after this?
Probably not.
That is a shame.
Oh. I do not enjoy Enter the Dragonfly. I don't
Maybe
think
you
it's a
would
good
as an
game.
adult. Maybe you would have.
Tails goes to prison? Oh yeah, that's Sonic Adventure 2, right? Okay, Tails goes to prison. What's his crime?
Tails goes to prison. What's his crime? Nicely done. What would Tails go to prison for? I'd say trespassing and ignoring planning permission guides.
See, I was going to go close with... I was going to say workplace safety and not planning permission. Like breaching workplace safety.
No, I reckon Tails would be a good boss. I reckon he would stick to all that kind of stuff. I reckon if he was going to breach workplace safety, he'd be the one doing it himself. So he'd be taking the liability. I don't think he'd force his workers.
Tails violated OSHA guidelines. See, that's the thing. That's I know. I see Tails doing that. I see Tails. He wouldn't do it intentionally. But he would be completely wrapped up in his work that he would be perfectly. No, Tails would not do that. Tails absolutely would play cash in hand. But again, not out of like, trying to dodge anything.
Sonic 5, Tails violates the Geneva Convention.
We cannot finish this level. There's a fun thing in this level though is there's a Sergeant Bird section in this level. In the original Spyro 3, you could actually clip into it even if you didn't unlock him.
Yes, I did actually know that. I did know that.
Tails is a loan shark.
Tails is a good boy. I don't know. I won't take this.
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Tails would definitely do it, but he wouldn't do it intentionally. He would definitely violate he'd be a workplace hazard, but he doesn't do it intentionally. He's just there to build stuff.
Yeah, okay, I get that. I get that. Just leave him alone. Tails suffers enough.
What? How has Tails ever suffered?
In the hands of the public.
In what way?
People call him annoying.
Who calls Tails annoying?
Fucking that is the general consensus of Tails.
Is it? What?
Yeah.
I don't know how I've ever seen people like refer to Tails as annoying is specifically within Sonic Heroes, and they're right, because they actually got an 8-year-old to voice him, and it's not like a professional 8-year-old like voice actor or actor or anything like that. He was just one of the like kids of the producers or whatever, and it's his only like role.
People, I've seen like the consensus of like Tails be like he is the Scrappy-Doo of Sonic.
Fuck off, no.
I'm serious.
I'm here saying I believe that you've seen people say this, but like I don't agree with them.
No, I don't agree with them either, and that's why I'm saying stop giving him a rough time. Leave him alone.
I mean, fair, but like these people are wrong. But Tails absolutely would like
Violate the Geneva Convention.
violate the Geneva Convention, yeah. But like again, he'd do something stupid, like somebody like inoffensive, like use the like the the first aid cross. In something.
Ken Raves, they're emeralds, you basic bitch.
Yeah, come on. They're very clearly Chaos Emeralds.
I'm gonna fucking violate the Geneva Convention. I didn't buy tickets. I just snuck in.
The diamonds or what? Are you talking about the what were they in Rush? Blazes ones?
Sol emeralds.
Oh, they were still emeralds though, right?
Yeah, Sol emeralds.
Yeah. I thought they were been called like jewels or something.
Sol rocks. Da-da-da.
Da-da-da.
No, that's the game I'm playing. Thank you.
I really like Soul Rock. I wish it was a better Pokemon.
I always like Lunaton more, but I like him as a pair. Like I like the concept.
Was it an
I
action
really
pack?
liked him until I had to fight them.
Oh no, they were super easy. Okay.
No.
No, okay, you know what,
No.
you went with Blaziken, that was bad.
And I'm talking about specifically Tate and Liza's.
Yeah, no, they weren't that bad. I always found them incredibly underwhelming.
Well, I find that opinion the same way. Actually, there's a turnaround. Thank you.
What? Oh, right.
That was it.
Diamonds are unbreakable.
This song's cool.
Yeah, I like, there's a little like, woo in it. I like. And it's,
It's Rocky.
they're all rocky.
Diamonds are breakable, aren't they? They just
It's a,
take a lot to break.
it's the name of a JoJo part.
Ah.
Which was hilariously translated to in the original. Okay, so the story about like the original translation, English translation of Part 4 is fantastic because it was.
Is that the what, like an Egyptian one?
No, that's Part 3. Part 4 is they go to. Part 4 is like set in Japan for the first time. And it's like a sleepy, like, story about mysteries in the town. It's a really good part. It's my tied to as my favorite with Part 7. But the English translation of that was initially done by a Chinese student as like a way to I'm going to practice like translating from Japanese to English. And it was really bad. The scans are really bad. He would just leave like full Japanese words in because he just couldn't translate them. translated things completely wrong, all that stuff. And yeah, the title of the part 4 is Diamond is Unbreakable, but in the in the Duang ones, as they're called, it was Diamond is not Crash.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah. It's really is a work of art. Oh, this is my favorite.
Wild hee jump out.
I don't know why I love this. It's just, you got it.
Wild hee jump out.
While he jump out. What's that from?
Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Which is an exercise in watching how the internet misinterprets something.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people criticize that as being racist, and it's like it's not. Like, no one's saying that like Vietnamese people speak like this. It's not even a mocking of like Vietnamese accents or anything like that. It's a mocking of mistranslation because it's a translation of an already bad translation.
Yeah. Like Vietnamese Crystal, wasn't it like translated? It's translated from English to Vietnamese and then from Vietnamese back to English poorly.
I think it was like. I think it was translated from another language into Vietnamese. That wasn't it wasn't English initially.
Yeah, but yeah, the point was it wasn't like
Let me look it up.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like with regards to like
It's all about the whole thing is the fact that it's about it's poor computer translation of a game. Like it's not like that's why it's funny. It's why it's funny. It's like an extreme bastardization of like the fact that it's Vietnamese doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But people will be like, no, you can't laugh at that. Shut up.
It's like there's in the Duang Part 4, there like partly where it gets its name from is the name. The word morning is just romanized to Duang. So you have this character going, what a beautiful Duang. It's like, what? But yeah, and like if the scans of it are like horrifically bad. I mean, granted, it was like translated like in the early 2010s or like late 2000s, you know, like probably, you know, you'd expect that's the quality you're expecting. I don't know. I'd have to talk to this guy again to get the other one to come around. Yeah, there he is.
I can't find like what the history of it is. I'm struggling. But it is specifically known that it is a bootleg version of the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Not the English version. So it's been translated, I think, from Japanese to Vietnamese back to English. I think that's what it is. Horny drug bag fuck. Welcome, it's Elf's World.
Like another like I also there's a ROM hack called Pokemon Quartz version.
I have played that.
Really?
I think it sounds familiar.
It's like poorly like translated into English by the creator whose first language is like Spanish. And
no, sorry. I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen like clips of it. I haven't actually played that one. You know of so I've played Pokemon Diamond. But not No, Bio. We were just talking about Vietnamese crystal.
Yeah, yeah.
We're talking specifically about quartz. But no, the before Pokemon Diamond came out, there was a Pokemon Diamond and Jade,
Yeah.
which is
Bootleg version of
a game called
Telefang
Talifang. Yep, that's it.
something.
Yep,
Which
and
was
I have
like
played that.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon competitor.
Yeah, it was a Pokemon inspired like Japanese only game about like battling monsters who come from like cell phones.
Yeah.
And Bootlegs basically took this and decided to say this was Pokemon, Diamond and Jade. Despite the fact that when you get into the game, the title screen even says that it's fucking Talifang or whatever. But it's a real game, it's a real series, poorly translated into English by the bootleggers, and I had a physical copy of it.
God.
These are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my friend, one of my neighbors, a guy called oh.
I'll take it. Kermit!
Kermit! Oh no.
Do you think they had to
Wow, we got a tail.
Do you think they had to add the extra T as a copyright measure?
110%, yeah. Well, I go as far as to say 117%. But yeah, no, my neighbor Sean. Fun fact, by the way, I had two neighbors who were
Sean and
brothers.
Paul?
One was Sean and Paul.
Oh, I was going to make that joke, but okay, cool.
Yeah, no, they're called Sean and Paul.
Were you ready?
Did you mean to say was I busy?
Are you ready, Sean Paul? You're not gaslighting me here. It's Are You Ready, Sean Paul?
Maybe it is. I don't know. I was thinking of Get Busy, the song that I did.
Oh.
Get busy. Anyway, my silence there was just because I was trying to think. I wasn't even trying to do a bit. I was just like lost in the sauce.
Oh, I thought you were doing a bit.
No, don't, oh no, just brain farted. My neighbor Sean lent me his copy of Crystal, which also had, it was a bootleg copy and it also had Pokemon Diamond on it.
In Spyro, in the original game, if you jumped up here and here, you could like clip in like this way. Up here,
Yeah.
there was still like a bit of the entry level, so you just walk into it. But we can't go in there because it's Sergeant Bird. We don't have him until another time.
He's a Sagittarius.
I'm gonna see how many eggs do we have, because I think I'll just do the speedway and then we'll call it a stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a bit of time now. We try to get streamers around sort of 2.5 hours, and then, or at least I do. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I know I was streaming a little bit, like just like the stream starting soon for like a little bit, so I don't know how long the stream is going on for. Overall, it's 3 hours and 5 minutes, but I'm gonna say it's about 2 hours and 40-ish minutes, I guess. How many eggs do I have? 24. I have enough. So I
Well,
think, I'll just unlock this for the speedway.
ah.
There you go. Bye. And yeah, Mushroom Speedway. First of all, I'm going to show over here what these guys do. So
Oh yeah.
we gotta get them all. They're all trying to weigh down the hot air balloon, so they can drop down the balloon.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's cute. It's really cute. Like, it's a nice usage of character.
Yep. So yeah, instead of talismans, this game it's just like, oh, you've got to like recruit. You basically got to get the people of the world to help you, and I like that.
I like that too.
So the speedways in this game are, in some cases, some of the most tight fucking bullshit ever. You've got your average speedway, and then there's another mission to do in it. Oh no, there's
Like two.
yeah, Sparks. Yeah, time attack or race the butterflies. The time
That's
attack.
it.
The time attack isn't that bad typically.
The race the butterflies can be so fucking tight. So this is the formatting that Enter the Dragonfly took on, which is like with the speedway levels. And I honestly feel like these are better. But God, they make them tight in this game, like so fucking tight.
Yeah, like there's no fucking need for it. Like, and you will hit all the optimal stuff, but like the everything just rubber bands with you.
Yep. And I like that this one gives you a straight time rather than a constant refresh.
It makes it less, stressful.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't necessarily think it changes the difficulty itself of the game, but it's your way that you react to it. You feel like you can breathe.
Yeah.
Which is a big part of like fucking up. Like you just constantly feel like you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Like it's like in any Mario game, when you're down to the last fucking 100 seconds, it's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and the music speeds up.
Oh shit. Yeah, like I basically I fucked up a bunch there, and I almost had it.
Yeah, especially for a first time in this game, like fine.
Yeah, but the races are just
tight.
The one I find worse, I think, is the second one, and I'll have a lot of stuff to say about that when we get there.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the exact one. I know which one it was for me that I really...
It's the Barnyard one.
Is it the one where you've got to go, like, sometimes up the top of the barn and sometimes below it? Yeah, that one. Because you've got to keep hitting these rings to get extra speed.
Yeah. And again, that's where the rubber banding is at its worst. And again, there is a unique bug in that level that I really despise. But I will get to that when we're on that level.
I think with these, you're actually better off circling with them.
Yeah, probably would be. But it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's fine. Yeah, but like...
Quit.
That was either. You gained an egg. She was born wearing clothes.
Yep. That's how you know. That's how you know it's a girl. So yeah, you can slow when you get close to them, you can slow them down by flaming them. But
the stars, there they are.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much.
No, in this one it doesn't. They're fucking vital in the other ones because they don't do much, but they're required.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the format of these levels that I remember because this is the format of the levels that I experienced. So you have to hit every single circle. The stars are not mandatory, but the stars will give you a little bit of a boost.
Yeah.
And the ones, the butterflies who are in like 1 and 2 are the ones who rubber band.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who will specifically they will actually actively take shortcuts. Like not all of them will, but the ones in first and second will.
Yeah. Like now you're seeing them start to take the speed boost and stuff like that.
Like in some levels, it's really obtuse as to where the speed boosts are as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. I think it is the barnyard one that I'm thinking about.
Like there you see a guy take.
Just like fucking made a straight beeline for it. Yeah, and sometimes you don't know where they are, so sometimes you just have to play and watch where they go.
Yeah.
And there's some of them where you physically cannot gain enough speed until about halfway through the fucking third lap.
Mm-hmm.
And you even this one in particular, so you just never really know if you're going to be able to make it.
No.
Because yeah, these concentrated speed boosts like that. I think you'll be fine with this one.
I'm really not confident yet.
Oh, maybe not. Do love it when they get right up in your camera. Oh, he's not that far.
Yeah, but that's the end of it. Yeah, see, you lost.
Damn. You gotta be so tight.
Yep.
And that's with you hitting the speed boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm-
with these, you really just have to hit the corners and whatnot, and like try and make your flight path as like small as possible.
Yeah, I think I missed one speed boost overall.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I definitely did miss one.
Can you hit them?
Hit what?
Them with your fire?
I can, it didn't seem to want to take with that one.
Maybe you can only hit them once.
No, it didn't hit him at all.
Oh. So yeah, like you just started like lap 2, and now you're in the like position you were at like the end of the start of lap 3.
Yeah,
you know,
and I
last time around.
lost all of that speed boost because I hit a mushroom.
The amount of yeah, this is the first one. The amount of perfection it demands is stupid. Wild hee jump out. Yeah, I follow a Twitter account that just quotes that fucking game. It's great. I love to get like the occasional. I follow 2 quotes accounts. I follow one that tweets the entirety of the Always Sunny in Philadelphia script, and I follow that one that tweets phrases from Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal.
Fuck. No, I've lost now.
Oof.
I've lost. There's
No.
no way I'm getting around this.
Still got another 2 boosts around there.
Yeah, but he's probably going to take...
You didn't take that one, I don't think.
Or that one.
Yeah, I think they skip him on the last round.
No, I can't get there. I would have gotten it if I hadn't taken that
Yeah.
hit.
Again, this is the first time trial. Oh, race or whatever, sorry. The other one's the time attack.
Yeah, really.
Ember streams GTA San Andreas Flight School, fucking hell. I was thinking about the San Andreas streams. They were really fun. I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I love a good time with that game.
What are you streaming next?
Pokemon Emerald.
The fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot we streamed it last week.
Yeah. So the weird thing is, I forgot as well. Like I was thinking
I was
about it.
literally like, oh hey, we're gonna start Pokemon Emerald this week.
No, I was just thinking like Pokemon. I was thinking to myself like, shit, what am I gonna play now? Like, now I finished Portal. And then I was just like, wait, I started Pokemon Emerald. I had the exact same thought process.
I think it's because last week we hopped on. We were only on for the stream. You were like, I need to go to bed like immediately afterwards.
No, I wasn't. You were.
Oh, I was. Oh.
I wanted to stay up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I needed to sleep immediately afterwards, so that's why I forgot. I was dead at the end of that stream.
Yeah. You apologized after for like, you said that you just crashed like half an hour before the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you hit it pretty well. Which you did, I think.
No,
I crashed an hour ago. But it was only apparent when I was trying to think of something to say for like 30 seconds and you thought I was doing a bit, I was that quiet. Yeah, you might have this.
I do
Nice.
just about. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking stupid. That is really fucking stupid.
And that is not the most egregious one, not by a long shot.
Is there a third egg in these levels? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure there's a secret egg as well.
Pretty sure it is. John.
John? Hello, John. My name's John. mushroom. What's it called?
Speedway. I'm gonna go back into.
Yeah,
time.
Hunter's got an egg. Hunter's got an egg. You have to go on the time attack.
Where is Hunter? He's just vibing around here, isn't he?
Hunter is in.
He's on a is he? No, he's not on a mushroom, is he?
Follow the course.
He is.
until you
Got
get
it.
to
Got
the
it.
eight-
Got it. Found him.
Yeah, he's in the mushroom. Hello, my name's Hunter. Hello, I'm from Bradford.
Look out, she.
I've had many a pasty in my time.
Oh, I thought I had to collect that. Okay.
Bye.
Whoa. Looks like I'll have. Look out.
Yeah, he really doesn't like sheep anymore in this
No.
game. As of this game, he's just like fucking. He just hates sheep.
Yeah, like
And
I
they
think.
put sheep in UFOs
Yeah, every.
for some reason.
Okay.
Look out.
I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is that they do this. It's a weird thing.
What hit me?
I think there's a delay on you hitting him, like them hitting you. Those are big fucking. You're hitting the mushroom, I think.
Am I?
Yeah.
I actually have no idea what I'm hitting. Oh, it's that thing. Okay, they are shooting stuff out. It's just really small and I can't see because I'm really big.
Yeah. Dude, you're huge. Your gazonkas are huge.
Yeah. Oh my god, his back of his seat has got a paw pad.
I wish my face did.
Why would you want that? Because then your face would just be another foot.
No, I wish I had his paw pad on my face.
But then your face would just be another foot. He would want to walk. He'd want to be like, oh, I need to go to the shop to pick up a yazoo because you know
I want him
Hunter
to
loves
walk on
yazoo.
me. No, I love Yazoo. Fuck you.
Oh, Hunter does too.
What the fuck?
Hunter canonically loves yazoo.
What are you talking about?
Hunter from
Yeah.
Spyro.
Yes, I'm looking at him, dude.
He is constantly.
You don't need to. You don't need to
he is-
clarify which hunter
he
you're
is-
talking about. I can
he's
figure that one out from
constantly-
context.
He's always saying, "Boy, Spyro, I'd love to help you, but I'm a bit low on your zoo right now."
In his thick Bradford accent.
Thick Bradford accent.
Yo, Spyro, I'd love to sort you out, but I've got a bit of oh. Got a
That's
big
wrong.
yazoo. It's a chocolate milk. What?
Sounds like you had a stroke there.
Dude, don't mimic. Don't mick people. Don't mick. He's taking the mick. Don't take the mick out of people from Bradford. Only I can.
Where is Bradford anyway? I don't say Bradford.
Bradford is in the Midlands? It's not. I don't know where Bradford is. It's near Birmingham, roughly.
Cool.
Maybe it is actually the Midlands.
Where's Birmingham?
The squad leader had abducted this egg.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't know where Birmingham is.
It's in England.
Thanks, that narrows it down
Bradford is in...
to feet.
It's... Alright, it's close to Leeds. It's about
Okay.
9 miles. We've been to Leeds. Ezra.
I know, I
swear
know.
to fucking God.
I was literally saying, cool, where the fuck is Leeds? Now, to be fair, Leeds is kind of in the middle of the north, right?
Well, it's technically Midlands, I think.
Okay, I don't fucking know. I don't know the regions of fucking England.
It's in West Yorkshire. Yeah, I think it's counted as the Midlands.
That's where the puddings are from.
Yorkshire puddings. I don't fucking know. I don't know where half of the things are in England. I actually thought I didn't think Bradford was close to Leeds. I thought it was closer to Birmingham. But Birmingham's south. Birmingham's like it's halfway between Manchester and London, south.
I always thought Birmingham was like in the north east.
No, God no.
Because they've got
it's
the
a-
accent.
No, it's like southwest. Did you not?
Isn't
I'm from Birmingham.
yeah? I thought that was a northern accent.
I'm a Brummie. I bake you a cake for a lady. Southern. It's like it's almost west.
Sorry. Excuse me. Did you just like do a like 2006 meme to describe like Birmingham?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason I did is that was what it was from. Is that a thing? Is that a meme?
Do you not remember that? Like, I made you a cookie, but I eated it.
No. I'm not fucking referring to that, you dick.
That's what I thought you were referring to.
No, I was not. I was actually referring to my teacher.
How would I have known that?
Well, I wasn't expecting you to. I wasn't expecting you to pick up on it.
Because I didn't.
I know you didn't, but then you were like, sorry, you're referring to a 2006 meme. I'm like, no. Wasn't that at all. Sometimes references can be just for me. Don't worry about it. Wasn't for you.
Clearly not. Okay. Okay, we're going to finish
yeah.
up the stream now.
Yeah, well, we're going to finish up once I finish talking, you rude flop.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah. Listen, Birmingham is a place in England. It's in, like, the southwest. Roughly.
So, oh, that person from Birmingham banned him.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Click to reply. How do I, what's the mod view for this again? Oh, I have to, like, you have to do, like, it's so stupid when you have to, like, click onto their name instead of, like, clicking a thing by them.
There we go.
Ban for spam. I think this is bots. No. I literally just, they said, like, okay, can you fill out a report? I just put an NO. Yeah, no, but, I'll finish off with this little anecdote. I'll finish us off with this little anecdote.
Okay.
I won't finish you off specifically.
Okay.
I don't want to finish you off. There will be none of that. No hanky-panky.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a teacher who taught me tech. Like media and tech. And she's very nice. She's lesbian, actually. She was from Birmingham, and she was quite a big woman. Which is fine. I'm just describing her. Because it is relevant to the story. The lesbian part wasn't. I just thought it was a cool fact. I like the fact that I had a lesbian teacher. But yeah, no, she was a big brummie. And for one thing she did to encourage us to finish our like final major projects was to incentivize it with awards. So it was like best animation, best music video, like stuff like that. Like, and essentially, like I think three groups, got a. And now I'm remembering again another timeline in my fucking life when I did media, and I went, I'm not doing it in a group, I'm doing it on my own, thanks. And the teachers just went, that's fine, you'll probably be better on your own anyway. So yeah, I was in a group on my own and I won best animation. And so she said, okay, yeah, I'll bring you all in an Easter egg on Monday. And so she brought us all in an Easter egg. But it got to Monday, and she gave one to Hannah Burke, and she gave one to Lewis Elman, and then she turned to me and said, I got hungry in the car, so I ate it, so I'll bring you another one in tomorrow. And I was just there like... You cannot be fucking serious. You cannot be serious. Like, because, you know, I mean, if you're a teacher and you, like, kids will look for absolutely anything to, like, differentiate you in, like, some way, you know? Like, if they can see any point of weakness, they will fucking attack it. And, like, so you know, you've got to be... I feel like you got to be vigilant to stop them from doing that shit. So just straight up telling a fucking child that you ate their Easter egg because you got hungry in the car, when there's already, like, that's one of the things that you're known for is being bigger, is like, fucking come on. Like, even I, and like, them, like, you know, I wasn't gonna turn around and be like, oh, you fat cow. But I was just like, even then, I was like, you don't help yourself, do you? Well, I mean, you fucking do, apparently. It's my Easter egg. and then like a week later, she got me another Easter egg. So she got it me in the end, but I do just think it was funner. And then like another, like literally the reason I was saying like I bet you a cake, but I ate it. Like another fucking kid in the class like also heard this because she told everyone. Said it in front of everyone. And then like for the rest of the fucking year, he'd just be like sat next to me, just going, "I bet you a cake, but I ate it." And that's what the reference is for. It was for me. Anyway, if you like those references, you can check out Family Guy on BBC 3, 10 p.m. They show lots of referential humour. They also don't show it on BBC 3 anymore. They show it on ITV too. But if you want better references than that, then you can go on any Wikipedia page and scroll down to the bottom, and you can get a list of them. It's really good. It's really good for your research, and it's great because if you rip off a Wikipedia article, you can look like you're intellectual by linking the references instead of the article, and that's how you get away with things. Anyway, if you like these streams, then make sure to check out better streamers than us, because we're not good at this, but we do like it. But it has been a year, which is very nice, and we've been doing it for a while, so we're probably more experienced and older than some of the streamers who are starting out today. In terms of, you know, like how long they've like this, you know, we've been streaming for a year. Oh wow, sorry, Twitch just emailed me saying we've actioned on your report, thank you. I'm like, I wrote no. I wrote fucking no in it. But yeah, no, we've been streaming for a year, and there's some people who are streaming who aren't even a year old yet, so it's nice. Got all that experience. We're like 50 in terms of internet years. Anyway, if you like these streams, then be sure to follow us for more of them, because Ezra streams this game and other such games on a Monday at around 9 p.m, sometimes 10 if I sleep in and I have to wait for a burrito to get delivered. And I stream on Wednesdays games such as Pokemon, and also there are other games too. Just in general. My channel is IRL Dragon. It's this one. I typed it in the chat so you can see. So if you'd like to follow me and see my updates, you can. And if you'd like to follow Ezra and see his updates, you can just click the follow button on the screen. It's right there. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, Ezra is @SkullServant. It's that massive piece of text that goes across the top of the screen that I ever so slightly clip across the Spyro stream, so you can know if anyone ever tries to steal the footage. They will not.
No.
But we will know. And I am also @IRL Dragon on Twitter as well. Ezra also has a YouTube channel, which he posts these streams too. And I can grab you a link to that right now.
Absolutely killing it, sweetie. Absolutely
Babe,
killing it.
I'm doing my best. I'm
You
really
are-
doing my best.
You're murdering this outro, and I'm gonna leave it up to you if you think that's a good murdering or a bad murdering.
Listen. It takes all sorts to make a world.
Licorice, all sorts.
So there's Ezra's YouTube channel. If you'd like to check it out, every week he will upload
It's got ape
the
in
latest stream.
It's got ape in the URL.
Does have ape in the URL. So yeah, if you want to ever play catch up on Ezra streams, you can there. And if you like to play catch up on my streams, you can't. You have to see them live. Sorry.
That is
Or
it.
you can watch them on VODs. I think that's all the promo that we need to be doing. One other streamer I want to give a quick shout out to. So I don't know if you've heard of Dream.